Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outpost Santa Barbara. How are you guys all doing this week?
I am doing not so great.
I didn't press the transition button.
Oh, she didn't.
Oh.
She didn't press it. So.
Okay, I'm good. We're good.
Okay. She ruined everything.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Do we redo the intro?
No. They heard you, but they didn't see you. So I don't know if you want to redo it.
But I feel like the visual aspect.
Okay, you know what? How about this? I'll just come in again. Okay. I'll just come in.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. 3, 2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outpost Santa Barbara. How are you doing today, Toast?
I am doing just okay, and you know what? That's fine because during these difficult times, people will go through a lot of up and downs. So whether you're happy or sad, just know that your emotions and feelings are valid.
I hate you.
You're Toast.
That's very sweet.
What?
How the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm alright. Just hanging out, having some good times.
How are you doing, Toast? And then how the rest of you? I see the hierarchy here, Neil.
He's the governor. We got to check in with the governor first.
I mean, fiber bar.
Well, everybody, it's been a long time since we've played, it feels like.
Does this sound better?
Oh my God,
sounds a
lot
better. I was
you
kind
did
of
the podcast yesterday
Hello?
with your mic backwards, huh?
Wait, did you guys not
I
tell
was
me?
wondering why. I couldn't. I was like, what is wrong with your microphone?
Did you not tell me? Did no one? Was it
Or
backwards?
you know,
Well, I mean,
maybe don't have your mic
How
backwards.
was I supposed to? They look exactly the same.
You know, you're like a sound expert. I thought you were.
No, I'm not.
Don't gang up on her.
No.
What? Gang
Wait,
up on her? What?
So,
I-
are you telling me yesterday's podcast, like, it was backwards the entire time? Like, you heard the bad quality and no one said anything?
well, it wasn't like
Wait,
bad
is it
quality. It was just a
backwards again?
weird effect.
No, it's not. Here. It's good.
Okay.
It's like a warbling effect.
Yeah, it is like a warbling.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what about now?
I
What
thought
about
it
now?
was on purpose. Like
Testing?
you were
Hello?
going for
What
it.
about now?
Sounds like it's like gain compensating every
What?
half second.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
Like you're
okay,
underwater.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
you have any weird like settings? And oh, do you have that little like noise thing in Discord, noise suppression?
Ooh, maybe that's why. Hold on.
Is that it's in the bottom left? It's next to the disconnect button. Is it green or is it
No,
white?
it's disabled.
Oh, I don't fucking know that.
I don't know what's
You
going
sound fine.
Huh.
Okay, well, let's just go on. I don't.
It's fine. It's actually fine.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Outpost Santa Barbara. How's everyone's week been? Saikuno, what's going on, man?
You know, just been chilling. I'm not good when I'm put on the spot. Looking forward to the quarantine being over.
Oh. You're going to have a long time to wait
Yep.
for that one.
Oh,
No, they said in 10 days they'll lift the quarantine.
really? All right. I'm looking forward
Lift
to
the
it.
quarantine, Mr. President.
Unless they extend it again, you know, unless they do that extend it again thing that they did last time, which I really hope they don't.
You guys are going a little salt crazy in there, aren't you?
Yeah,
I
slightly.
think I started off a little crazy, but
Oh, that's fair. Michael, save us from this. How's it
Not
going?
bad. Just hanging out, man. You know how it is. Just finished a YouTube video looking for purpose in life. Just
We've been
kinda...
playing Minecraft.
It's really dark over that house, isn't
We've been
it?
playing so much Minecraft. It's so fucking fun. I'm getting very sucked into that game.
It's so fun.
That's all I've been up to. Yeah, I'm clinically.
Can you
addicted.
imagine, Neil? Minecraft D&D.
I don't understand why you would mix those two.
oh, like role playing in Minecraft. Is that what you mean?
Like you.
I don't
be-
understand why you would
So
add
you be
Minecraft
DM.
to...
You be the DM. No, think. Okay, just my brain is too big. It's expanding. So you be the DM,
Okay.
right? You be like the god of this
Oh.
Minecraft world, and you could like
Yeah,
do
you
whatever.
can craft like dungeons.
Exactly, and the players
that's
can
a lot
be
of work,
like,
though.
like you'd be using Minecraft as like Roll20 essentially, right? You know, it
But like that
sounded.
would just be for a dungeon layout, right? Because you still wouldn't be doing any actions in Minecraft. You still have to roll the dice to decide things. So you would
So
need...
every time we roll the dice, we'll hit people. Like, you can like control your character. Yeah. Okay, let's just play.
Yeah,
All right, we're we
Um,
left. What was going on with the party? I believe there was an interrogation that happened and some criminals that were...
Yeah, we saw.
Oh,
the
I
mystery
remember.
of the surfer thieves, and we arrested them and brought them to justice.
Yes.
Yep.
You arrested the
about
two
right.
Johnnies and brought them to justice.
And I was like, bruh, our governor sucks. Like, if I like help me or something like that, and I talked to the lady too, the rich lady. That's the last
Yeah.
thing I remember.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna pick up the very next day, March 11th. You are awoken because the guard on duty, not Dave, but one of the other guards on duty that morning, has seen smoke rising from the tops of one of the islands, from San Miguel Island. Way out in the channel, there is a steady stream of smoke, like a campfire or a forest fire. No, it's too small to be a forest fire, but something like that. Someone is on that island and is burning something. It's an unusual thing. It's an abandoned island, as far as everyone knows. Maybe some animals there, but definitely no people. And
So-
that is the news of the day when you wake up in the fort.
We should check it out.
Yep.
I don't know. Wait,
And what else is there to do? Do we have anything else to do in this
governor
sport?
will
Lily.
guide us.
Lily, wait, can I just talk to Lily for a second? Like before everyone wakes up, I'm gonna pay a personal visit to Lily, and I'm gonna have a tray of like really gourmet breakfast, like, and bring it to her.
Wait. Can you describe what makes a breakfast gourmet? What's on this breakfast?
Okay, we have a hard-boiled egg, but it's not like hard-boiled. It's shut the fuck up! Why are you laughing?
really
Why are you laughing? Can you just I'm not done. Was I done? I
Maybe
wasn't
you can
done.
sprinkle some salt
I
on
wasn't
it.
done.
Like, you know,
It's
salt on
okay,
it.
fine. It's not a hard-boiled egg. It's a soft-boiled egg with some crisp.
Oh.
Can you please just? Okay, it's a soft-boiled egg, and we have bits of crispy toast that you dunk in the soft yolk. You know that? You know what I'm talking about, Neil? You know the? It's called something. I don't know what it's called.
I have no idea what
Eggs,
you're talking about.
eggs, and
Eggs and
toast?
soldiers. I think that's what it's called. Because the strips of toast are the soldiers, and the egg is the okay. And there's like a bowl of fresh fruit, and then a platter of just bacon.
Sounds
Okay.
pretty good.
Wow.
And a glass of orange juice. Okay. Anyway, I specifically.
Eggs, bacon, toast, fresh fruit, orange juice.
That's pretty.
It's
That's pretty
a nice
good.
meal.
It's a very
Yeah.
nice meal. All right.
Haley has never seen such things before.
I'm gonna
Why
give
you-
it
why you
to
bring 'em?
Lily. Aren't you hungry?
Yeah, you know, a little bit. I was busy dreaming
You know, I
about
just-
non-orc stuff.
I just wanna, be friends with you, Lily. I think we could form some camaraderie between us, you know? and please stop spitting on me, and maybe we can reach some kind of truce, friendship.
All right, I want to spit on her hands as to slide the tray out of her hand. Thank you for the breakfast. I appreciate it. What kind of camaraderie are you thinking?
You know, war, people, politics, it's all very complex things that I'm sure you don't really care about. But when it comes down to it, and I need a friend, like, I just want to hope that you'll be there for me, right?
Mm-hmm. As long as you keep bringing me disgusting platters of food in the mornings,
Disgusting?
then I think I'll be on your side, yeah.
This is disgusting?
Yeah, most of it's gross.
Can I ask what you like eating?
I like sucking on the pieces of toast and nothing else. And then none of the eggs, none of the bacon.
You were gonna say toes.
Yeah.
You were 100% gonna say
That's
toes.
actually what I thought you were.
You were gonna say toes.
I wasn't!
Okay, so you like sucking on pieces of toasts?
Yeah, I'm just sucking on pieces of bread, draining them of their nutrients, and then leaving the rest on the plate. As long as you keep bringing me large plates of bread in the mornings, large food, I think we can be friends, yes.
Oh, okay, alright, well... I'm gonna leave.
Okay, fuck off, bye.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna
Goodbye.
wipe my hands from the copious amounts of spit. And can I visit Potato
Lily goes
now?
back to sleep without her finishing.
Okay.
Can I visit? I want to visit Potato now.
You visit Potato.
Where's Potato? Where is he?
Top right.
Top right. Okay.
Next to the governor's room.
Ah, all right. I knock on his door.
Am I awake? Potato's awake. He says, who's there?
This is Cannon. May I come in?
Potato says, sure, let me get my, sleeping clothes on. I mean,
What?
sure, yeah, come on in, yeah,
Does Potato
yep.
sleep naked? That's fine. I'm just wondering.
I just, come on in, Potato is ready. And wearing his clothes. Yeah.
Okay, I come in. Potato, how are you feeling?
Tired, you know, it's the morning. Feel like a potato in the mornings.
I see. I look like I'm unsure how to approach this conversation because I don't know
Are
what's...
we under attack?
No, no, we're not. We're not. Do you feel like... Are you happy in your position right now, Potato?
Potato says, yeah, I just got promoted, you know. I was able to afford steaks for my dog. You know, I'd say it's pretty well, you know. You don't have to be extremely rich to be happy, as long as I can afford good food for, the Bimb.
Is Bimbus living with Potato? Like, is he in there? Like, in your room?
Yeah, he's just chilling. Is that a little rat? What is... what is that?
That's the dog.
I definitely didn't say, is that a little rat? Yes, he's right there. He's chilling next to an extra steak. Thanks to my promotion, I bought too many steaks from my upgraded salary.
Neil, how big do the tokens have to be? Can you just resize it?
I can resize it for days.
Okay, I have a Bimbus token can you use it or?
Oh,
Absolutely.
really?
Yeah. Hold on.
Ooh.
I'll send it to you right now.
Did you want to make a Labrador Ranger?
No, Bimbus is
Bimbus?
not a... Bimbus is
No.
a
Oh,
very
he's a non-combat dog. you
Yeah,
know,
he's
he's-
Okay, so like more like just a dog with a staff and some robes. No?
Hold on,
Maybe like, you know, a corgi with some plate mail? Huh?
Where did you?
Is that what Bimbus is?
No, but that is very
There's
interesting.
D&D for furries, I see.
What about a pug with some leather armor and a crossbow?
That pug looks like it would be in a gang. Like it would beat some dudes up. Just me, just
No.
it's got like those spiked
Where should I
bracelets that were
send it?
cool back in.
I'll send it in the Discord, okay?
Okay. What about a husky with a longbow?
Wow.
I like the
Nimbus?
color. How do you
It's a
have so
class
many of
and
these?
a dog race for every
Here,
combination.
this should be
Yeah,
good.
there's
This should be
more
good,
than I
right?
thought. I expected like a couple, but
This is your dog?
Yes! He looks like that, like in real life.
Okay.
he does. He does.
Whatever
yeah.
you say.
He's a little, floof ball.
He's a little
sort of.
floofball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will bring it into
That's-
game.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me too.
It's always
Wait,
exciting
where-
seeing
it's in
your
the
art come to life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Leave it. Just leave it like that.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
good.
let's
It looks good.
Resize
you know?
it to its
Looks
there
like a
we
little
go.
storm cloud.
Yeah, isn't that adorable? Fudge. Okay,
Uh-huh.
now anyway, I step into Potato's room and I give Bimbus a little pat. Does Bimbus like me?
Yes. Usually he barks at people until they pet him, but you petted him immediately. So,
Nice.
he seems happy.
I pet him a lot and I have a sad smile on my face. Reminds me when I was younger, my family also used to own a fluffy white dog that looked kind of like Bimbus over here.
Uh huh. Potato gets slightly jealous that Bimbus ran straight to you instead of him
So,
in the morning.
you just care about providing food for your dog, Potato, am I correct?
Potato says yes. He's one of my best friends. I just want to make sure he has a nice place to sploot and
Sploot?
some nice
What's
steaks. to
sploot?
eat.
Flute.
Doesn't I swear I've seen Temmie yes, splooting. It's when he spreads his legs out like a turkey.
Oh, I know
On
what
the-
you mean. Like when they're just like
Yeah,
sploot.
yeah.
Yeah. Timmy does that all the
on
time.
the floor and he,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Just want to
Gosh.
make sure he has a nice place to, chill and
Yeah.
good food to eat. Let him live a good life,
I understand. Potato, as my, I consider you a friend. Do you consider me a friend?
This is what I call a rigged question because I can't say no. Yes, Cannon, we are great friends. This is what I call a rigged question. Yes, absolutely. Why do you mention this?
I'll
You
just.
come into my room at 6 a.m. to ask me if we're
I'm
friends?
just wondering. No. Potato, please. I'm just looking out for all my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Doing...
I'm sorry for waking you up so early.
Oh,
I'll leave
no
you
problem,
to it.
no problem. Bimbus appreciates it.
All right. Goodbye, Bimbus. Goodbye, Potato.
Uh-huh. Bimbus howls at the door as you leave. He doesn't actually do that.
Okay.
I-
And then. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I leave. I'm not sure what I accomplished there just now. I don't think I accomplished anything, to be honest.
Well, so far you met a dog and you got spat on.
Exactly, but maybe I'll have more luck with the I'm gonna knock on the governor's door.
Oh, sorry, I have to take a while to get there because my room was so big and I couldn't look.
Oh my god.
Come in. Oh, Cannon. How are you doing on this lovely day?
Governor, good morning. I'm just here to provide a bit of news. We've got some reports of a fire starting up on an uninhabited, is that how you pronounce it, island? What was the island called? I'm sorry, I forgot.
San Miguel.
San Miguel Island. I'm not sure if that's
Okay.
anything we should possibly check out.
Wait, there's fire, but there's no people on the island.
Yes, isn't that strange? Should we not see if anything's wrong?
Because fire is usually started by people,
Yes,
and
that's
there's no people there.
yes. The fire started by people. Yes.
So we should investigate.
Investigate, exactly. Yes, I do believe
Yes.
we should form a party and go see what the fire is about. How
Okay.
about I rally everyone up, okay, Governor? And you eat breakfast.
You would do that for me, Cannon.
I would do anything for you, Governor. Even lay down my own life.
Well, I trust that you would do a good job, so I commend you for taking the initiative on this.
Thank you.
I go eat breakfast.
Okay. I'm gonna gather up everyone.
Okay. What is everyone? Is it just the four of you?
Just
Are you
the
also
four of
including
us.
the rangers, the priests, the fighters?
Let's include the ranger.
Amber?
Yeah, Amber.
All right. The four of you plus Amber can gather together. Yeah. So you meet up. This will be her.
Where's Lily?
Sucking
Lily
on
is
some
here.
toast.
Toast.
Yeah, the toast.
So it's four of us and Amber. Maybe we should take like one fighter just in case. Governor, can I take a fighter? Is that okay?
Well, you're gonna have to consult our military commander, Potato.
Yeah.
Potato.
Mhm.
I think we should take one armed guard with us just in case. It is a fire started at an island where no one was there before. A bit strange, don't you think?
Yeah, that sounds like an idea. Potato remembers the petting that Bimbus got, and says, "Great idea, Cannon. We should bring one. Which soldier would you like? Would you like the main dude?
Who's the main dude? David?
David.
That-
What?
Okay, David. Yes.
Yeah,
Let's-
yes. Let's bring David.
Okay, let's take David. Gather all our supplies and leave immediately. We have nothing else to do right now, right?
Correct.
Cool. Let's go.
All right. The party can head down to the docks, grab a boat. Which boat are you going to use? You can pretty much requisition anyone's ship here. You're the governor, and this is sort of your ability. So are you going to try and take like a big boat? Are you going to try a big boat that might be used for fishing? Or are you going to try and take like a small boat that won't inconvenience the people of the town as much?
Let's take 2 small boats with 3 people on each.
Oh, love it.
Wow. Smart.
Smart.
Okay. So you guys hop into your boats and head southward towards the island. So San Miguel Island is the westwardmost of the island chain. There's San Miguel, there's Santa Cruz, there's Anacapa, there's some other ones we're not going to worry about it right now. And this is what it would look like. Santa Barbara is to the north of this map, and the fires that you see are coming from like this west end over here somewhere. Let's see. Governor Toast and probably Cannon would have some idea of the geography of the area, and you would know that San Miguel has a lot of tall cliffs and not a lot of good like landing zones. Like you can land down here on this sort of beachy area, but this is a bitch of a cliff to climb. So the only 2 easy access points are on either the far east end, and then there's like a bit of a slope that goes up, or on the far west end, and then there's a bit of a slope that goes up. You can sort of manage it in pretty much any other place, but it would just be difficult. So those are the 2 easy access points. And the smoke that you see is coming from the far west side. Is that the area you'd like to approach from? No reason to land on the east side and hike across
No, I think we should
the
just
island?
sail to the west.
Yeah,
Okay.
just land on the west side.
The west side.
Right. You spend a nice long time sailing across the channel, and the smoke just continues through the course of the day as you approach. Additionally, you begin to see a pod of dolphins as you near the point over here, sort of splashing and playing around these little small islands.
Couldn't the governor talk to dolphins or something, or?
The governor may talk to
Hmm.
whatever he wishes.
I think we deduced they were able to understand us, but
Yeah.
let's just keep going.
Okay. As you round the point here, you see that there's like a little spit of sand that connects this tiny island down here to the rest of the mainland. Well, to the rest of the bigger island. And along that little spit of sand is a shipwreck.
Oh.
Smallish ship, much bigger than the boats that you're on right now, with a single mast, lies broken in tatters. Part of it sunken under the sand. There's supplies, boxes from the boat, presumably, bobbing in the waves, and other boxes and crates and things broken off of the boat, lying sunken partially in the sand as well. To the south of you is this little bit of like a high-rise, rocky, coasty thingy filled with tide pools. And on the north side is also like a risen, rocky thing filled with tide pools. It's just the spit of sand that you can land on right here.
Okay, so let's
But
land.
you do see a shipwreck.
We should check out the shipwreck.
Potato. Yeah, Potato says to the governor, perhaps the smoke is a signal someone crashed here. They need help. We could save them. Recruit them for the village.
As expected by my most trusted commander, who came up with such a... That would explain the shipwreck and the smoke. Let's investigate.
Uh-huh.
Yes, let's investigate.
So you're going to pull both your boats up onto the sandy beach?
Yes, sir. We're going to roll up.
Okay. You bring them onto the beach. You pull them up onto the sand, and you begin to look around. Can I get an investigation check from everybody in the party?
Oh, I'm really good at investigating. Investigate!
Very good, Cannon.
Lily's sucking on some toast.
Lily's mind is somewhere else. She's thinking about playing Minecraft.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so as you begin to look around, the first thing Lily notices, LilyPichu, Cannon, you remember those giant crabs at Point Conception that you fought? You see some weird giant crab tracks in the sand.
Interesting.
Like right away.
Alright. There are crabs here. I see crab tracks. We should be careful. Do you remember the crabs last time? The ones we fought? The giant ones?
Yeah, I think we destroyed them, though, right? Like, they weren't that powerful.
But we don't know how many there are, right?
Does it lead away from the beach?
No, they just scurry around on the sand. They don't really lead upward off of the beach at all.
Oh. Well, I guess we just investigate the shipwreck. See if there's any stuff, objects, information, logs.
Okay. We'll use these same investigation checks for the ship. One of the first things you'll notice is that there is an area, so like the ship is ruined. Parts of the boards on the outside have been ripped off in some areas. It only looks like half of the ship is actually buried here. The other half must have been washed somewhere else, or maybe is buried even deeper here. The ship looks old. Not old, but it looks like it's been here for a while. There's no way this just crashed last night with the amount that it's been buried. It must have been buried here for weeks, maybe months. Who knows?
So this is on the way to where the fire originated from? Or... Okay.
Yeah, you can still see the smoke rising from up on this hill a little bit.
Okay. And the ship is where?
The ship is down on this little bit of beach right down here. It's about a mile away.
Is there any valuable objects on the ship? Weapons?
Yeah. So you're looking on the ship, digging around in the sand, when you find an area that looks like it's been excavated. In fact, you find 3 or 4 of these things. It looks like someone or something has come along and dug a large pit in the sand to pull something out. And you also find a half one of these pits. Someone was digging within the wreck of the ship, not just like around it, but within the wreck of the ship itself. and didn't finish their hole. It looks, or maybe that was a really shallow hole, but it looks more like it was interrupted. There's a couple of, what do you call them? Large seashells, abalone shells nearby that look like they would have been used in the digging process.
I start
and
digging
just
in that same spot
there.
with the shell.
Okay.
I want to dig. I want to dig.
Okay. You begin to dig when the ground around you begins to tremble a little bit. You can kind of feel vibrations in the earth. Gentle, but they're there.
Huh.
I keep digging.
Potato's impressed. He thinks the governor's the one making it tremble with his intense digging. He says that governor must have been working out lately.
I want to ready like an attack, like just in case.
You want to attack the governor just in case?
No. Ready an attack if anything comes near.
Ready an attack.
Yes.
Got it.
No, not now.
Yeah. You perk up, start to look around. Give me a perception check.
Wow. Not perceptive.
You're having a hard time discerning where this shaking is coming from. You just kind of feel it on your feet. What are you wearing in terms of shoes?
Probably just like boots.
Boots? Okay. Yeah, so you definitely don't have a good sensation through your boots of what's going on the ground. You can just feel this. It feels like static or a trembling of the earth.
Can I bend down and touch the ground? I want to touch it, maybe with my hands, for a more accurate observation.
You lean down, touch the ground, begin to feel it, and sure enough, there's something moving under the sand.
Oh, alright. Cool. Is it like all around us? The sand moving?
How would you say it? It's like if you ever put your hand on a railroad track when there's a train and you can kind of just feel the vibrations in the track and you don't really know where the train is. I mean, you could clearly see it if you looked, but there's just the vibrations and it's non-directional.
Okay.
Have I found anything yet in my digging?
Yes, you have. You find the ass end of a box. What looks to be maybe a treasure box.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I start digging even more to remove this box from the sand.
Okay. What is Saikuno and Lily doing during all this?
I was just staring at the governor, admiring his strength. For digging up this box and creating all these tremors.
Potato, help me dig, bro. Come on,
Oh,
we
right,
both
Potato.
dig, put it out faster.
He starts helping dig the treasure chest. It says, "Don't worry, Governor. I got this."
Thanks, Potato.
And he, do I have like a stick? He starts jabbing it with a stick.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got a stick. So the two of you begin to pull this box out. And that is when, outside of the wreck of the ship, Cannon spots something.
What do I spot?
You see bursting forth from the ground, or not bursting forth from the ground. You see all of a sudden, like coming out of the sand, some sort of fin, some sort of like shark-like fin-looking thing, and it's coming not towards you, but towards the ship from the north.
Ha! I'm gonna yell, guys!
What do you see, Cannon?
Get away from the ship!
Wait, what's out there? What do you see?
And then,
I'm not sure.
bursting out of the sand is a monster unlike any you've seen before. This creature is. Do I have a description here? It looks like a cross between an armadillo and a snapping turtle.
That's kind of cute.
The monster's head and hind portions are blue-brown. They are covered with plates and scales ranging from gray-blue to blue-green. Nails, teeth are dull ivory. The area around the eyes is brown and black. The eyes are yellowish. The pupils are blue-green. It looks a little like this thing.
What the hell is that? Looks like a...
Looks like a turtle.
Looks like a shark.
Yeah, and you need to roll initiative.
That
Because-
goofy-looking motherfucker.
You're a goofy looking motherfucker. The sand shark is coming to kill you.
Oh, it's a fucking street shark.
Oh my. Wait, I used to watch that show when.
According, I don't know how I know this, but according to Roll20, it's called a
bullet.
bullet.
A
Oh, because it's
Boule.
like
bullet.
fast like a bullet.
A boule.
Fast like a bullet.
Yeah,
Wow, that's pretty
and-
cool.
Alright, and let's
Alright.
see who goes first. Potato, you are the first one. You poke your head up, you look through the wreckage of the ship when the governor tells you, you see the fin coming out, and then you see this creature merge.
Wait.
Just kind of like,
David should have initiative too, right? We
Oh,
said
did
we
you
right,
bring
bring
David? I
David
thought you
came
left
with
David
us.
behind. No?
Oh, no, we
I
brought
s-
one
I
like a
specifically
random ass
said
guard.
I
Yeah.
would like to bring one guard.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Did you
Just-
bring
just
David
him,
or did
though.
you bring a different guard?
I
think we brought it
Just David. I
Just
think.
David.
Oh, okay, it's David.
Okay, good. We can finally kill David.
What?
No,
What?
not David.
What? I'm sorry. David's gonna help a lot in the battle. Yep.
Is that Amber over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't kill David.
Can't kill David.
Oh, she's up there.
Okay. Let's do it. Potato, you're the first one to go. The sand
We,
shark is coming for you.
Finished digging up this treasure chest yet? Or
No.
Potato says, there's one sand shark and so many of us. I'm sure my party mates have got it. So he just continues digging up the treasure.
Excellent.
Okay.
Cannon.
I'm gonna use firebolt.
You hurl a bolt of fire. 13 is not going to hit the boule, though. It'll sail right over its shoulder and splash in the sand behind it,
Ah.
burning the sand, turning small bits of it to glass.
Ah,
Huh.
If only you had advantage on that attack.
right.
Governor Daffodil. You hear the sound of the firebolt going off. You hear it bursting into the sand, but right next to you, Potato's still digging for that treasure.
Oh man. I mean, it is just one sand shark, and at this point, I trust Potato unconditionally since he saved my life from that goblin attack. Or that is
Okay.
at least how I think events happen. I'm gonna move away 60 feet, and then I'm gonna just use vicious mockery on it.
On the sand shark? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Throw down a vicious mockery, which you've done. It'll have to make a wisdom save. Come here, Boule. Come here. Wisdom saving throw is a 7. It fails. It'll take 4 points of damage and have disadvantage on
that's-
its next attack roll.
That
I'm
Was that-
slightly
was that
more
for-
worried
I
now.
that
Is
helped.
that for damage?
The health didn't.
That didn't go
move.
down at all.
You're gonna. That's Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Amber, do something, please.
It's only one sand shark, right? It's not a big deal. All right, here we go. This will be it. Amber will draw her bow, aim towards the sand shark, and let out a single short bow shot, which is a natural 1. Let's see, make her make a saving throw. See if she does
mean-
something very bad.
Yeah, angle-wise, Michael's
fine.
right behind the sand shark.
Yeah, but she rolls a 19 on her saving throw, so she's okay. It's a total miss, but no real problem. Sergeant Dave runs forward and says, "Excuse me, Cannon, I'll defend you," and stands here with a ready attack in case the boule comes for Cannon. Lee, you're physically the closest one towards the sand shark.
Okay, originally I wasn't concerned, and then I got the feeling that its health didn't go down very much. And now I'm a little bit more worried, so I'm gonna rage, and now I will run at the sand shark Yeah. I'm gonna run at the sand shark, and I'm gonna give it a swing with the great axe, just to confirm how much health it can lose.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, a 16 against the sand shark. Your axe swings mightily into the side of its body and pings off without doing a point of damage to it.
We should run. We should
16
run.
Blade.
isn't good enough.
We should
The
run.
plates on the side of its body provided with tremendous armor.
I think it's got 17. It's gotta be
Huh.
17, right?
Yeah, I think it should be 17, but yeah, we should
Okay,
Okay, cool. Yeah, you know that's not good.
Huh.
The boule takes its turn. And it'll start with a classic boule multi-attack,
Multi-attack.
The classic.
where it goes to bite the warrior right before it. It goes to bite Lily with an 11, which is no good. It tries to get its teeth around your ankles and rip your legs off, but you can move out of the way when its first claw comes up to swipe at your chest with a 14 to hit. No, that doesn't look
No.
like it hits.
It's
And then the
15.
other claw comes to the side of your head with a even worse attack.
Useless.
Shit, you dumbass sand street shark.
Yeah, the creature moves around, trying to fight you, trying to get into an optimal position, ends up over on this spot. Potato. It's not a problem. The sand shark can't hurt the people, and that treasure chest is right before you. It's almost out. It'll only take 2 more rounds to pull it out.
There's a possibility it's empty since it's been here so long, but it's so sunken in it has to have something, right?
That
Right?
is true.
It wouldn't be buried and empty.
Potato notices that nobody has injured yet. Maybe that he thinks this thing's peaceful, maybe, because it hasn't hurt anyone yet. He continues digging, continues digging for the treasure in hopes of finding something rare.
All right. Cannon.
Okay, alright, let me think about this. I'm gonna use magic missile.
That's a spell slot.
Yes.
Ooh, and it's a good magic missile. You will pepper the creature for 13 points of force damage across its body.
Okay.
Small little holes appear. It begins to bleed from these. Its attention is sharply drawn to you.
And Governor's turn?
All right, Governor.
I move a little closer and I just viciously mock it once again.
I think viciously monk is good for the disadvantage.
Scramble up on top of the ship. Throw yourself over it. Throw down a vicious mockery. The creature will, this time not heed you. Yeah. Ranger Amber will take a shot with her short bow, steadying herself, trying to make it count this time, and completely whiffs and misses the creature.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you very much.
David, the loyal, good soldier that he is, runs forward to help Lily battle the beast. David, no. Takes his spear and shoves it into the creature's side.
Oh
No,
my
he doesn't.
God.
He takes his spear and plunges it into the sand terribly. Lily.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, I would like to move to this side of the creature so we have it like encircled, right?
Yes, you have flanking. It'll give
Alright.
you advantage on your attack.
Advantage. All right. Well, now we have advantage, and this time the great axe cannot miss, cannot fail. Great axe with rage.
No.
Does it-
18 hits the beast
Yay!
Okay.
for 8 slashing damage. It finds home between some of these hard plates.
Wow.
The creature goes "Arrgh," as it gets hit and takes its turn. It promptly burrows underground.
We can do that. Huh.
We did it! Ran away!
Yeah.
Before popping up directly in front of the captain. where it proceeds to claw at the caster for a 23 to hit.
God.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
big claw comes up and slashes you for 7 points of damage across your chest. The second claw comes for you, a 24 to hit. It'll hit you for 8 points of damage across
I'm
the
dying,
chest the other
guys.
way.
I'm dying. Just throwing that out there. I'm dying.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then it bites you.
What?
Three
The
attacks?
fuck?
Hmm.
I don't know how I'm feeling about
I could,
this one.
I could teleport by digging and then attack 3 times.
Red side.
Oh,
Neil!
Now here's the problem: is that Spite does a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage.
Is overkilling like one of the rules or something?
If you bring someone to negative their max HP, it outright kills them. So if she goes from 4 to negative 19, that means, what, 25 damage in a single blow? It'll outright kill her. And this thing is capable of doing 25 damage in a single blow.
What the odds?
I really wasn't expecting it to hit all of these times on you, but
Well,
I'm a little
roll
afraid to
the-
push this button, Lily.
Roll the
Look,
button. Just do it. Fuck it.
Rules are rules. Oh,
24 damage! You are almost completely one-shot.
She is completely dead, right? She
No.
loses 4.
She's dead, but not like
Now,
perma
20.
dead. Not perma dead.
Potato, your turn. The wizard is dying.
Potato sees the wizard get one-shotted and thinks he should stay away from them.
Oh, we should have you go down. What are you gonna do, Potato?
Potato remembers when Cannon came at 6 a.m. in the morning and woke him up to pet his dog Bimbus.
You
which
loved
was a
that thing,
little
right? That didn't
strange.
make you jealous. That made you happy that someone loved your dog and you wanted to
Yeah,
be
but
friends
he
with them?
appreciated. He runs over and can I do one of those medicine things? Those
Yeah,
those
it's a
medicine
medicine check.
things.
D10 medicine check to stabilize. That'll be it. Cannon will be stable. Huge gash in him, bleeding everywhere, but going to live through this.
Potato pets Cannon's head as if it was his dog Bimbus. Oh. Potato says, "Thanks for petting my dog. I really appreciate it."
So she's just unconscious.
I'm
right?
unconscious.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I
if
can.
she gets any healing, she'll come back. Definitely, it's your
Alright.
turn.
I can use Healing Word on Cannon, my dear friend and loyal advisor who has never done anything to wrong me. I cast Healing Word at level 1 and restore a nice 5 health to Cannon
Boop.
to get her back in the fight. And as it is a bonus action, I can use my remainder action as a cantrip to viciously mock the giant sand shark. And in order to split the damage a bit, I'm gonna get behind him and surround him from all angles so we can get flanks or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
See your
viciously-
vicious mockery. The sand shark is mocked. It'll take 3 points of damage and has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Amber aims up another shot, fires it, and completely misses.
Thank you, Amber.
Sergeant Dave runs in with the flank attack and tries to skewer the creature from behind. The one-handed spear strike that does nothing. And Lily, your turn
Alright.
comes along.
Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna run. It doesn't look like we're doing a lot of damage from attacks. And it almost outright one-shot the wizard. So I'm gonna try and incapacitate it with some of the rope I see near the ship. I'd like to pick up the rope and like make an attempt to tie its like legs by throwing it to other party members.
You want to like
Kind of like, you know, like
Like in Star
Hawk-
Wars.
Yeah, like a Star
Yeah,
Wars. Like a
when
Star
you
Wars.
fly around the legs and then it
okay. Yeah, so its legs are pretty low to the ground. How are you going to get the rope in such a way to wrap around its legs?
Since seeing as we're all surrounding it, I think I throw it to the most loyal Military advisor Potato. Each of us can take an end and then meet at the other side to wrap around fully.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, so you grab the rope at your feet, toss the other into Potato. You guys get ready to do your wrap maneuver when the boule takes its turn. I think of you all, the most threatening thus far has been the governor.
Of course.
So it
He has
will
been
start
mocking.
with its bite against you, which is at disadvantage this time. Eight. And then it will claw you for a 22 to hit, dealing 11 damage. And then it'll claw you. 13 is actually going to be a miss. So it claws you once, you take some damage, and I think it then burrows.
What? How many actions can this guy take?
It has a burrow
real
speed. It is a ground tunneling monster. It just naturally burrows.
You don't get like those opportunity things, or
No, because you get opportunity attacks when it leaves your square, threatening reach, but by the time it's leaving your threatening reach, it's already covered in sand. So it's what we call DM hacks, bullshit mechanics.
yeah, it also
Potato, it's
attacks
your turn.
3 times. Potato says so we can't do the rope maneuver. Let's see. Potato realizes that it always jumps out of the ground to hit someone. He also saw this movie called Tremor. Anyway, he walks on top of this rock and stands there. So if it tries to dig up onto the rock, it'll bump its head on the rock and be wounded. That's it.
Okay. Cannon, you are prone, but alive.
Can I climb up on the ship for higher ground?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fearing
You
for my dear life?
Yep. You scramble on up. Governor Daffodil.
Seeing my Cannon and Potato do this and not really understanding it, but not wanting to look stupid, he also climbs up on, let's say, the front of the ship. Oh, you know, I'm going to be all the way at the tippy tip.
All right. You can take your action to move all the way up there, but I'm going to want an acrobatics check from you to balance on this tippy tip.
You know, I'm the most acrobatic governor. That's
11's good enough. Yeah. That's not a difficult thing to balance on. Amber will move to the rock, move down here a little bit and ready an attack. Sergeant David closes lines with Lily and looks in the direction. Well, he starts looking around. He doesn't know where the thing is. Lily, your rage has ended.
Oh, that's lit. Alright. Well, there we go. Raging again. Oop. Alright, I raged again. Wait. Do I have to attack or get... Like, if I use rage now, do I have to attack, like, the same turn that I use rage or next turn?
You must attack or be attacked before the start of your next turn. Otherwise, it goes away.
Oh, before the start of the next turn.
Right. So if
Okay.
you rage now and don't
Yeah.
attack anything, something would have to attack you.
I see. Okay, yeah, I'll just not rage now, and I'm gonna climb up onto the ship as well.
All right.
That's it.
The boule goes, and it will begin its movement. You'll see the fin appearing in the sand over there, and it will move and then leap into the air like a shark or a whale might jump out of the water, like a dolphin might jump out of the water. The boule leaps out of the sand and lands on Captain David using its deadly leap attack.
Deadly
it can move
That
at
sounds-
least 15 feet. It can use its action to leap out of the air and land on its feet in a sphere that contains one or more creatures. Each of these creatures must succeed on a DC 16 strength or dexterity saving throw. David will go for, doesn't matter for him, but he will fail. Or be knocked prone and take 4d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. Governor, why don't you roll me 4d6 plus 4 bludgeoning
I
damage,
gotta
David?
one kill David.
Because you're ultimately responsible for his life, because you are his governor and his liege and his lord. Plus
Oh, wow, that's really great.
Wow, that's good.
There needs to be a 4 added to the end of that,
Good
but
job,
that's
Governor.
fine.
Oh,
Roll
wow.
me the 4d6 plus 4 slashing damage that also comes with the boule landing on his square.
Wait, what?
Jeez.
So it's already 15. Even if I roll triple ones, it's not gonna matter.
It's 11 right now.
Yeah, but like 4d6, if I hit 4 ones plus 4, that's 19.
Roll
which
the
is
damage. So 14 plus 7 is 21, plus 8 is 29. David is eviscerated by the boule, who lands on his body and begins to shred him. David is dead.
Whoa!
Wait, I thought it was
He gets
like
some
his health.
saving
I thought he's just like,
things.
isn't he just like in his death saving throw?
Unfortunately, well, we usually only do death saving throws for player characters. Monsters don't do death saving throws. Random NPCs don't get death saving throws.
But it's David.
Random, but random.
Yo,
He's not random
David had
anymore.
death saving throws in his first appearance, though.
David's
Oh, he
more
did,
safe
didn't he?
than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he
Okay,
got
I forgot about
shanked by
his
the
first death
tree.
saving throws. Okay. So he took 21, and then he took 8. So that brings him to negative 11. Okay, so he's dying. David is dying, but not dead. What was his
Pulled a tree
initiative?
branch out of his own chest. He'll be fine.
That's right. All right, I think he was somewhere around here for initiative.
Oh, jeez.
Potato.
Do we want to charge at this? I mean, Potato looks around, notices that David, who has a shield and armor, got savagely mauled, one-shotted, as they say. He's not sure if he should rush this thing, but he does it anyway to try and save. He probably should attack it, right? He attacks it with both of his swords.
Okay. They both miss. Amber had a ready to attack, which goes off and misses as well.
Oh my god.
This is a
Potato
lot of
looks at
natural
his
ones,
teammates.
guys.
Not natural ones today.
Potato
Yeah.
looks at his teammates feeling very, very worried. Extremely worried. It has so much health and armor. Yeah, that's it.
Cannon?
How high am I up right now? Like, how
About
high?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay, and I can jump 15 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I yelled to the party, I think we should run. I don't know if we can beat this. We should try to save the governor. I mean, not the governor. Yeah, the governor and David. Hold on, let me read something. I don't know if we can even outrun it. Oh my god. Do we fight? Do we just fight? Fuck. 15 feet is a lot. Can this thing go in water?
It's a great question.
I think sand. It's like a sand shrew, right? It's probably weak to water.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the Pokemon sand shrew. Like,
Yeah.
could be weak to water.
It's worth a try.
Honestly. Yeah, I guess it's worth a try. Fuck. Okay, okay, I'm going to move into the water.
So you run to the edge of the ship and jump off into the water?
Yeah. Like, just into the water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This will totally work.
That's when the action.
So you're like up
starts
to your
go up.
waist in
Yeah,
water,
like
and you're
right
like,
over here.
now that I'm up to my waist in water, this large creature that burrows under the sand won't be able to get to me. Haha.
It'll drown under the water, right? Like, it can't
have any,
be underwater under.
Do you have any
Right?
actions while you're here?
Yes.
Great and powerful wizard.
Can I... If I use the disc, it's above the water, right? Is it above?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me think. Bruh, I don't know what to do. Oh my god, we're so fucked, guys.
Can you
We're
still
so
attack? Like maybe
We
you
could
know,
I
just
could still attack.
give it the old
I'm
fire
gonna
bolt.
use
you
mage
know?
armor on myself first.
Oh right, the armor. Yeah, it's a good plan. Even though
Yeah.
it can attack you 3 times.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Shot.
All right, you cast Mage Armor, temporarily increasing your armor to 15.
Yep. And that's all I can do, right? Yeah.
Yep. Governor Daffodil.
I cast Fairy Fire on the creature.
It has to fail a dexterity saving throw. Here's its save. 15. I think that's a pass.
Oh.
Your spell save DC is 13. Yes, it passes and is not affected by Fairy Fire.
Well, that's all I got.
Amber will take a shot at it. 16 to hit.
Oh my gosh, she hit it once.
16 was a miss, right? 'Cause last
16
time-
was
Oh,
a
yeah.
miss, but
Uh-huh.
this creature has variable AC. Amber hits it right in the area behind the fin, like the back underside of the fin, one might call it, which will pierce it for 3 points of damage.
Wow.
Sergeant Dave gets to make a death saving throw. Governor Daffodil, please make me a D20 roll for Sergeant Dave.
Blood is on my hand. No.
He fails his first one. Lily.
All right. Well, it's got like sort of a weak spot behind the fin.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. I see the governor and the wizard just fucking standing crotch high in water for some reason. I'm thinking just a hunch it can attack them from the sand underneath the water. So I'm gonna just run at it. I'm gonna get to the side, so I got the advantage, and I would like to rage, and then hit it in the weak spot behind the fin.
Give me a roll to hit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck it. Wait, fuck it.
Ooh, win with the advantage. The
alright.
creature is fast despite its short stature. Yeah, you clink it on the top of the fin, and on its turn, it will begin to burrow.
Fuck!
Back into the
That's
ground.
good. He's not killing David.
Yeah, we can save David now. That's good.
And only for you to see it unburrow as it reaches one of your 2 little boats.
My
Oh.
boat.
Potato.
Well, I'm pretty sure the rocks are safe. Potato drags David onto this rock for safety.
All right.
Can I still do one of those medicine mabobs on him? Or-
That would be an action as well. So,
Ah.
rock or medicine, your call.
I'll go with the rock, you know. I don't want him to get eaten. Sunken
Mhm.
in like that pit from Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
The Sarlacc pit.
The Sarlacc
Eat it.
pit.
Cannon. You're safely in the water. You are protected by magic armor.
I'm gonna use magic missile. At level
Okay.
2!
14 points of damage.
Oh.
The boulet is shredded on the backside, bleeding from multiple wounds. Daffodil?
I once again attempt to cover it in magical fire.
It makes its saving throw. It tries to roll it. There we go, and fails. It is illuminated. Why don't you tell us what this does?
All attacks have advantage.
Excellent. Good. Okay. Amber will line up a shot with the creature, still being able to see its back fin, and tries to hit it in the weak spot. A 13 is actually the target AC that she needs to roll. So she will hit it for 8 points of damage. Sergeant Dave needs to make another death saving throw. LilyPichu, would you please roll me Sergeant Dave's death saving throw? If he rolls a 1, he dies for real.
1d20.
One fail, one pass.
Nice.
All right, Lily.
All right. I am going to. You know what? I'm going to throw a javelin at it.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. I like it.
I know you're going to make me lose my rage if I don't. So.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, 21 is a hit.
Behind the fin, yeah.
Yep. I don't know about the rest of that garbage below it. I don't know why it's pork.
No,
Yeah,
that is. Can't even
that's
roll
a-
damage on it either. So that's cool.
Weird name for a
Yeah,
javelin.
fun one.
Yeah.
Let's just try and fix that real quick.
That's a cool name. Yeah.
Javelin rage.
Yeah.
Say cheat attack.
Repeating attack.
Attack G damage.
What?
Oh, is that a critical? That's a
Gold.
That's
critical.
critical.
Ah.
It seems that I've thrown the javelin so hard that it's ruptured the space-time of the world we're in.
I do believe that is the case here. Yeah.
Must do a lot of damage, huh?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
bonus damage. It's,
Cosmic javelin.
Yeah. Dark Star.
yeah, if you throw an object fast enough, it generates its own gravitational pull, right?
Exactly. So it like really hurts.
Really just, yeah.
Fucking annihilates it. It's like a black hole javelin. How's it going, Neil?
It's fine. I think it's the square brackets are confusing everything. All right, there you go. You can roll damage off of that. We need round brackets instead of square brackets, apparently.
Left square bracket, right square bracket.
There we go. 9 points of damage to the boule.
Boule.
Let's lower its HP by 9 more. And the boule will take its turn. It will break the ship by burrowing right through it into the sand below.
Right.
Good thing we have 2 of those.
Yep.
The ship is ruined. Potato.
Potato looks at David, noticing that, how many can he fail before he's dead? Like 3 of them?
3. The
So he's
natural 1
even.
counts as 2 failures.
He thinks about. Oh wait, the thing's burrowed. There's nothing. Yeah, he uses the medicine check on
Go for it.
on Commander David.
David.
Medicine.
Yes, you have stabilized him. He is going to be okay. He's going to make it.
Potato pats him on the helmet. He knocks it a little to wake him up. He has a helmet, right?
He does have a helmet, but he does not wake up.
Oh. Well, you know.
Cannon.
Did the music stop?
Nope.
Oh, it's
It
still going.
started a new track, but it gets wonky sometimes.
It stopped for me. I am going to use the magic disc, floating disc, and go
Tensor's
above
floating disc.
and go above the water. Boop.
All right. You are now floating upon the disc, Governor Daffodil.
Can I ready an action, and that action would be to jump onto the floating disc if the boule jumps at me?
Yes, absolutely. Amber covers Lily.
I get mad and I attack the ship. This ship. I get pissed off. I hate that it burrowed underground, and I hit the ship with my great axe. Okay, gonna take a swing.
Roll me a roll to hit.
Yep, going
Yeah.
in, take a swing. Oh, I'm so mad.
You start breaking the ship open.
Does that
Isn't
hit?
the governor balancing
That
on the
definitely
ship?
hits.
He's balancing on the
No,
edge
he's
of the
hitting the base of it.
Yeah, they're 30 feet away. He's not going to
Yeah.
break the ship that much.
All
10
right,
damage
he's
to
just
the ship. Oh, I'm so mad.
All right.
um.
Potato, it's your turn again.
Well, Potato has saved David. There's no monsters, so he thinks it's good to group up. This thing's probably gonna jump out and lunge one of us like a maniac, attack them 3 times, and bite them for like 50 damage. So he stands next to Lily because it's probably gonna lunge at someone. He wants to be nearby in case it lunges at someone. And I guess that's it. There's not much else.
All right. Cannon.
I'm just gonna like ready a dodge or something, just in case. I'm just getting ready.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Daffodil.
I prepared to sit. Well, he destroyed one ship. Is it smart enough to destroy the other ship?
Probably.
How?
Lily, your turn.
Wow, again?
Yep.
Where is this thing?
Perhaps run to the water. It seems to be afraid of water, like a sand shrew.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kick this chest over here because I'm pissed off.
All right.
You gotta keep the rage.
All right. Dash R. What do you think that is, Neil? A kick? Dash R 1d10.
To do damage, you mean?
Yeah, to the thing.
You do like D4 damage with a booted kick plus your strength modifier.
Dash R 1d4. Boom. Plus strength.
Plus 3, yeah. So that'll be 5 damage to the chest. You pop
Alright.
the lid off.
Fuck
It was
this.
starting to rust anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
And that is
Okay.
when the boule goes.
Alright, great.
It is coming for you. You see the fin burst out of the sand just a moment before it tries to land on the both of you with a deadly leap.
Boy.
With
I
all
have,
that
da- I have
That's an
danger.
AoE attack?
Oh, it deals multiple damage.
Yeah, it's AoE damage. DC
Oh.
16, strength or dexterity saving throw, and yes, you have
Should've stayed
advantage
on
on
the
your
rock.
dex saves, Lily.
Right. Dexterity saving.
Do I
throw.
also have to do one?
Yes, you do.
I can do strength, right? Strength.
Yes, either strength or dex.
Ah.
So, Lily will take half, and Potato will take full. So it's going to be 4d6
Oh,
plus
Jesus.
4 plus 4d6 plus 4. 37 damage!
What the fuck?
Wait, so I take half of that, but then
Yeah.
do I take another half because I'm raged?
Did I
Yeah,
just get one
so
shot?
you will take,
Nice.
what would that be?
Uh,
18 divided by 2 is 9. You'll take 9 damage, Lily, while
Never
Nekuno
kill
takes
me.
37 damage and
just
falls
died.
unconscious.
Lily never dies.
Oh.
I turn over and say, "Kudos, fucking dead."
See, on a
Potato
save,
knows
you were
he'll be
pushed 5
saved.
feet out of the
No.
square. There you go.
After
Um,
saving, Cannon and David, surely his teammates will save him too, right?
Potato, it's your turn.
I just do my death saving roll.
saving throw.
Failed 1 of 3.
No.
But
Cannon
medicine,
people.
medicine checks, right?
Hold on.
Oh.
Trying to think if I should attack or medicine check.
I don't know.
Know that I care.
You can't even
greatly
get
for
to
Potato.
him
I can't
to
get
medicine check him.
Right.
It's too far.
All right.
Right. Can
Not even an option.
I can move 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I move? Actually, this is so hard. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use magic missile.
Okay.
At level
You
2!
open up
Fucking
12
wow.
points of damage. The boule is below half hit points. It is badly wounded. We would call this bloodied. Daffodil?
Seeing how useful Potato has been to this community recently, the governor is now willing to expand his spell slots to save his life, and will cast Healing Word to bring Potato back on his feet and into the action.
Thanks.
He will also I can use an attack, right? Because it was a bonus action on Healing Word.
Yes.
You will engage the sand shark
Oh,
with
God.
his.
Jump off of the point.
Oh god.
No,
Bow
no,
spirit.
I'm gonna be like running down here and then jumping
Okay.
when I'm close, like Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, when he jumps on the elephant thing, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do I have an angle to stab it in the weak spot?
No, unfortunately, you don't have enough movement to get back behind it. You have to
you
be
know what?
attacking from in front of it.
That's fine. That's fine. I whip out my rapier and I jab at it. Boing.
You hit it on the brow of the nose. Oh, actually, you have advantage, don't you? Because
the
it's
fairy
enchanted.
fire.
And he was jumping.
21's a hit. You skewer it right between the eyes, through the sinuses. 9 points of damage. Oh, actually, that means her short bow attack would have hit as well for 6 points of damage. There we go. Lily.
Ah.
All right, seeing as we got advantage on it, I'd like to move past it to this side to get to the weak spot.
Uh-huh.
And we got advantage, right? So
Yeah, you scramble between the boards of the ship, run over the unconscious or barely conscious Saikuno.
step on him. That's right. And then let me give it a bop.
20 to hit. You sink your axe into
Oh,
its
right, the
weak
fairy
point.
fire.
It begins to bleed more
Wow.
heavily. It
Okay,
takes
that shit sucks.
minimum damage. And it takes its turn burrowing into the earth.
No.
Shuriken.
Potato, you're alive and well, but
He
prone.
uses his special ability to heal himself, Second Wind. It lets him regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus level, which is 4.
All right.
Oh,
That's very
a
nice.
lot of health.
That's actually quite nice.
And then Potato walks up onto this thing that feels safe because he's still on the verge of death. Yep.
Cannon, what are you going to do?
Alright, I'm gonna... He hasn't attacked me in the water, right? Maybe he can't, like, sense me? You know, because I'm above with the disc, right? So... He's burrowed, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna ready a... Can I ready a spell or anything?
You can ready a spell, but if it doesn't, the spell will have to be used. So if you use a cantrip, it doesn't matter, but if you, like, ready a magic missile and then your next round rolls around, you'll have to cast the magic missile even if the Boulet is not around. So it's dangerous to ready leveled spell slots.
I can just ready a firebolt then.
That's fine, yeah. Okay. Daffodil?
I climb up back onto my little perch here.
All right, Lily.
Okay. All right. I would like to. Where did it burrowed right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna stand over here as to protect the low health shittertons of the party. If it so chooses to pop out, and I'd like to ready. Can I just ready a slashing attack with the great axe?
Absolutely.
All right, great.
You guys are in good cover. You're ready. But it goes quiet.
It's
And
gonna run
moments
away.
pass. And the creature does not return.
What? My EXP!
I'm pissed
Oh.
off.
You are on the beach. David is alive but dying. The Boulet is at less than half HP. One of your boats is ruined, and there's still that fire burning, letting you know that there's at least one other person alive on this island. Why don't we take our first break here, and when we come back, we will explore the rest of the island, maybe, or maybe we'll just run away, or maybe the Boulet will come and kill us all. We'll find out on the other side of our break.
Okay, bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Outpost Santa Barbara. Our party is down by the seaside. The Boule is seemingly routed for now. But you have some badly wounded party members.
We can't see it anymore, even with no fairy fire, nothing.
Yeah, the fairy fire would be helpful if it wasn't buried under the sand.
I say to Potato, get back to digging.
Oh
You came
my
this
God.
far for that treasure.
Right, the treasure.
You gotta get it.
Potato digs this treasure up again.
So Sergeant David is unconscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
But stable. We might have to send him back with maybe Ranger Amber to get him some medical attention, and out of the dangers of very aggressive DM.
Potato says we only have one boat left, Governor. We'll have to.
Amber will go back and bring more boats to rescue us.
She
Good
looks at
plan.
you.
Good plan.
I can do that, but you'd be alone on the island all night. It's about 45 miles to the shore. It took us like 8 hours to get here. It'll take me all night to get back.
Can we
has to
just...
be
And then
done.
it'll take us all day tomorrow to return again. And there's no lighthouse, so I might not make it, but if it's your orders, I'll do it.
Can we stabilize David first?
He's stable.
He's stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take to dig this thing out?
The chest?
Yeah.
Oh, minute. Less than a minute at this
Okay.
point.
Alright, what is in it?
Yeah.
Are
You
there healing
open the chest,
potions in this
and
game?
there are healing potions in the world, but you haven't come across any yet. They take like a
alright.
9th level cleric to make, so they're pretty few and far between.
9th level?
To make a healing potion, yeah.
That sounds like a high level.
Yeah. Inside the chest is some folded up pieces of fabric that are acting as like a dampener for a very familiar looking crystal ball and stand.
It's the condor. I mean, Potato says, Cannon, you should come take a look at this. It looks like a thing a wizard would know about.
Do I recognize it as... What's her name? Rachel? What's that her name?
Yeah, Rochelle.
Rachel's scrying orb? Or
Yes, it looks like her crystal ball.
whatever? Rachel, no! I would like to inspect it. Is it just
It is still intact. The cloth around it is a little bit damp and sandy, but with a little bit of cleaning, it'll be good as new.
I will pocket it.
Okay.
I take it with
I will
me.
add to your character sheet. I will add to your character sheet one crystal ball.
Pog.
Potato goes to the governor. He says, Governor, I believe this ship is the Condor, the Black Condor.
No. No, with my love, Captain Cal Bridget. No.
Yes, that's the one.
She was so young and beautiful. We were gonna be so happy together.
Is there anything else on the ship? Is there anything else on the ship?
Well, I mean, there's lots of boxes and supplies lying around,
Can I
and
go
clear
through-
evidence that someone has been digging up some of these supply crates.
Interesting.
Okay. She might.
There seems to
still
be a
alive.
survivor.
Yeah, we should go check
Yeah.
out the fire,
And
actually.
the fire must have been a SOS signal. Wait, was the fire black or white colored smoke?
It was darkish smoke.
Dark. They were burning plastic. Is there plastic? Never mind.
Not until the 20th century.
Right. Right.
I think we should go see if there are any survivors. Cannon.
Wait,
Pardon?
Amber wants to know if she's taking the boat and going now and trying to make it back to shore, or if she's going to try and sail back tomorrow when there's daylight and she can actually see which way she's going.
Ooh. Governor, what do you think?
The governor is despondent and has given into despair.
God fucking. Alright,
You know, that crazy shark that one-shots everyone could come back at any second.
That is true, but we also need to see if there are any survivors.
Maybe we should get off the beach if it could come back any second. Says Amber.
We were gonna send Amber back though, on the boat.
Are we near the fire, Neil?
It's about a mile away. A mile
we
inland.
quickly check first?
So
Lily-
everybody is gonna go check on where that fire is. What are you gonna do about David?
Lily,
You gonna carry him with you?
on your back.
I could carry his bloodied corpse on my back.
He's not dead.
All right, I'll
He's-
carry his bloodied corpse on my back for a minute.
He's not dead.
All right. You lift him up, you carry him, and you guys begin to hike inland. Very quickly, you pull yourselves off the beach and onto earth and rock, which should be safe from burrowing creatures, unless it can burrow through rock, in which case you're all fucked.
Okay.
And you walk across this plateau for about a half mile or so before
Wait.
you come.
Sorry, did we send them back on the boat or not?
Nope, they're
Not
coming
yet.
with you.
Okay,
Or-
we should
yeah.
drag the boat off the sand, like
We should
near
tie it
us.
to a dock. You know. What do
Yeah,
they call it?
somewhere where it
Docking,
can't.
I
The sand
believe.
shark, the street shark, can't
Oh.
directly burrow through them. Would be
Okay.
nice. Like,
Yeah.
let's drag it up.
It's weak to
off the
water. We
beach.
should. Yeah,
I'm
like those sand shrews.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, I just like to make it clear I am still on my disc.
Ah.
It
Good
lasts
to
1
know.
hour. I'm sitting on my
Hey.
disc because
You look like. Why are you floating above
I
there
was-
above all of us? Huh?
I'm only 3 feet off the ground. I think that's the limit. I'm also
more
very
important.
my leg hurts a lot from the 24 points of damage that I took. That in another world would have killed me, but didn't, and instead left me with a permanent scar on my leg or something like that. So now it's difficult walking for Cannon, and I am sitting on the disc. And yes, I just
Yes.
want to make that clear.
How
Yes,
tanky
we
is
did
this
some math
disc?
wrong.
Like,
You're really just
the-
standing there
the
above
thing-
everyone, huh?
I'm not
Think
standing
you're
on it.
more-
I'm sitting
Think you're
on
more
it.
important than us?
I'm
it,
sitting
like,
on
burst
it.
through the
That's
disc.
fine. You want
and
some sugar? You want some sugar for your high horse?
some sugar?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then, are we taking the boat with us?
Yeah, we
No.
should drag it up off the.
We can
just moving
bring
it,
the
right?
boat with
yeah,
us.
move it somewhere that's not on the sand.
Okay. How about?
Yeah.
Can I sit down and I'm kind of holding David, but not really. I can take David because I'm on the disc.
Yeah, I mean it's only 3 feet wide, and he's like a 6 foot tall man, so you can like throw his belly on it and drag his feet behind,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
you can stand on either side of his.
And then sit
Torso.
on his. Yeah.
And then Lily can help drag the boat. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. So these areas that I'm marking right here are all sand. So you'll want to be off of that as quickly as possible. So you drag the boat, I think it was, off of the sand, and you guys hike over to this point, where you see a strong, steep incline leading up to the tops of the rest of the island, which is pretty much flat. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's rugged and bumpy, but you've got like a rise and then a more gentle top area, and everything down below is nice and sandy. And as you look up this rise, you see a figure waving to you.
Wave back. Wave back. waving back.
Potato says, "Hold on, it might be unfriendly."
I wave David's unconscious, his corpse in the air.
He's not
As to say
dead.
no.
Ah.
I wiggle his body as to show that we are here.
Yep. You wiggle his body. It is seen and understood as well, I guess you don't know what it's understood as, but the figure stops waving and recedes back over the cliffside and leaves your point of view.
Potato thinks they're readying a sneak attack. We should get a flank on them.
Fuck. I think I'm just gonna keep approaching as peacefully as possible.
Okay. So the party is about here-ish. The figure was seen up here on the cliff. Maybe a couple 1,000 feet away or something. Is the party all going together? Is the
Yeah,
party
we should-
splitting up?
No, we should go
stick
together. We should go
together.
together. We should stick
Yeah,
together.
definitely.
Yeah,
together.
stick together.
Okay. So the short way is going to be a scramble up the cliffside. It'll require an athletics check from everybody, or the long way is to go find. Would be to take a path over here and then zigzag back up. It'll take a lot longer, but it'll be easier to do. Which way would you like to go?
How long?
Oh, maybe an hour.
It's just.
Sun's already starting to get low.
I think we should zigzag. I don't think we're gonna make it back home anyway today.
All right. You take your time. You go the long way. And as you crest the hill, you can see a campfire coming from right over here. There's smoke rising, and there appears to be some sort of very, very primitive structure built. There's not really a lot of trees on this island. It's pretty much just like small bushes. And it appears someone has taken some of these bushes, stripped them of their leaves, and tried to build a structure under which they could rest. Or maybe it's just to provide fuel for the fire. And you can walk up to it.
Who is it?
It is Kel Bridget, captain of the Condor. She is dressed in tattered rags. Her hair is long and unkempt. Her face is scratched and scarred. She has a short sword at her side. She no longer has armor. She doesn't even have shoes anymore. But she sees you coming and gives you a friendly wave.
Captain Bridget, you're alive! I run to her and embrace her tightly, tears streaming down my face.
Put her arms around you as well. Oh my god, you're here! I knew someone would come and save me.
Of course, I would never let any harm befall you, my dear. That's why we came here, to rescue you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what happened? Like, how did your boat crash?
Well, we sailed around and we kept getting rebuffed by the wind. I think we told you about that. We'd go around towards the end of the cape, and then these strong winds would show up out of nowhere and push us back. And this last time, we did it again, and the winds were pushing us, and rather than blow with them, we decided to power through, and our ship capsized. We were blown away with it. And then I was under the water, and it went dark. And then I remember being sort of on something, and hearing the sound of some sort of clicking sea animal. And then I remember being on a beach and hearing some voices in another language. And then I woke up and I was on the beach with the ship, and I've been looking for survivors and I haven't found anyone. And then this creature appeared. It was like a shark, and its fin cut through the sand. And I ran.
That's what we should have done.
In the sand. Well, in any case, you're in safe hands now. We will bring you back home to Santa Barbara. Yeah.
I don't even know how long I've been out here. It feels like months, maybe?
No one else survived? You've seen absolutely no one in your time here since then?
I've walked the whole island.
Is
It was
there anything
only-
of interest?
No. Well, there was a bunch of seals. I've been surviving on seals. They inhabit most of the other beaches. There are no trees, and I didn't have any flint or tinder. It wasn't until there was a lightning strike last night that I was able to get a fire going. I've been eating raw seals for days.
Oh god.
Don't want to know what that does to your system, guys.
That's a good keto diet. All right. Now, well, since we found you, you're alive. Let's head back to Santa Barbara.
Okay. So you guys can not probably leave today. First off, you brought a little boat, and now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you, and this boat isn't gonna fit all 7 of you. So someone's gonna have to go back and bring help.
Who's the best swimmer?
How long does it? Oh yeah.
I believe
45
David
miles.
we can just tie him to the back. He can float on his back like an
Oh,
otter.
true.
Oh.
Since David's dead, we can just tie his
Yeah, can we
corpse
come
to the
Incapacitated.
a boat or a raft?
Yeah, can we just tie him to the back and just
Let him
Let
let
him
his
float.
body
Let
limp
him float.
drift behind us.
Well, I mean, Cannon can just disc her way across the
No.
entire.
It's a 1 hour thing.
Yeah, that's a 9-hour boat trip in these small
Holy
boats.
All right, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna head back to Santa Barbara, and I'm gonna bring one giant boat to come rescue you guys.
Okay, if you're going, whoever's going back should take David too, right? And Amber.
yeah.
Yes.
Probably Captain Bridget. Me, David, and Captain Bridget. She's been stuck here for a month. She's weak. She needs medical
Wait.
attention.
Wait,
Who knows?
Neil. I can cast the disc as a ritual, so can't I just like periodically cast it as a ritual?
That's a great question. Floating disc. Duration is 1 hour. Standing 20 feet from it. So yeah, I suppose you could cast it as a ritual over and over again.
Yeah.
You only have one active at a time. Can you create more than one?
I think it's just one at a time. Yeah, it's one at a time.
Is it? I don't see that anywhere.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, it's not a concentration spell either.
Really? What?
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess you could have a floating disc going, and then as it's nearing its end, create a second floating disc, and then just move on to the second one and let the first one vanish. That seems fun.
Cool. You can just fly now.
Yes.
So you want to floating disc yourself back while you load the other people onto the boat?
Yes.
Is that the plan? Okay. So everyone will spend the night here on the island, and in the morning, you will head back. So you got one night on the island.
I
With,
get my spell
Rachel.
slots back,
There's-
right?
Not Rachel, I'm
One.
sorry, Bridget. There's not much room here in the small structure. It's just a very basic windbreak that's been sort of used as shelter by her. So everyone's going to be out in the open all night tonight with no cover, and you can go ahead and expend your hit dice.
Ooh, okay.
Bridget will show you to where she's got some seal meat buried nearby, and you guys can cook it over the fire, which she's just got going today for the first time. It's a little
Wait.
blubbery.
I'm gonna look up how many floating.
Oh,
discs do we
I would
have?
also like to use Song of Rest, so everyone can regain an extra 1d6.
Why don't you roll the 1d6 for everybody?
Alright, everyone gets 4! Woohoo!
4. Very nice.
Apparently, I can have more than one floating disc.
Yeah. Isn't that what we just said?
But she's talking like
Could
5
probably-
floating discs
Like,
for
what if,
5
like-
people.
I just keep ritual casting floating disc. You know what I mean? Like, what's the
You could have 5 at a time because it takes 10 minutes to do a ritual,
true?
and then they only last for an hour. So
I was really hoping for infinite floating discs there.
5 at a time.
Okay, so technically we can bring everyone back, right?
Yeah,
If you don't mind standing on a 3-foot wide disc while you travel over an ocean for 9 hours.
Ah, I
what's
see.
the worst thing that can happen?
Death.
Look, I'm gonna be in the boat because I'm the governor.
How many people can the boat fit?
The boat can comfortably fit 4, at most fit 6. Any more than that, and the boat's going to capsize, and there's actually nowhere to sit already, so you'll have to be stacking on each other. And the first uncomfortable wave, and everyone's fucked. 6 is your absolute maximum. But even that is pushing it. Even that is going to require some checks. 4 is a nice safe number.
Look, guys, realistically, Neil's not gonna kill all of us in a boat accident.
You don't think I'd end this campaign just because of the dice rolls? Try me,
Oh.
host.
He'd do it. He's a
What if I-
fucking psychopath.
Can't they just like make the disc float above the boat so they're not on the boat?
Sure, but that doesn't change the problem. If they fall off the disc, now they fall off the boat, and now the whole boat's probably going to capsize because someone's falling on it while the boat is already over encumbered.
Hmm.
Okay, there are 4 of us. There's Kel, Bridget, there's the Ranger, and David. Okay. What about... Wait. I'm trying to think.
Look, we can just send a party and have them come back.
Yeah. That sounds like a
And we'll
plan.
send Bridget, David, and Amber. And then we'll just spend a nice, lovely evening on the beach eating seal meat.
With a fire, we can cook it now.
Yeah, we can cook the seal meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is the boat?
Big enough to fit 4 people with 6 maximum.
How like feet? Square feet.
What I don't, whatever properly fits those numbers I gave you, because I don't
Okay.
actually have a good
But
comprehension of how
think
boats.
about it. If I have a boat, right? And then we have discs floating on the boat. We're not actually on the boat. It doesn't count. It doesn't count for the weight. You know what I mean?
Sure, but then if the people fall off the discs onto the boat, then it's just as dangerous if they've been on the boat the whole time, right?
I will not fall off the disc. I will tie myself to the disc with David and whoever else, right?
If you're not gonna fall, why is it above the boat?
You're gonna tie yourself to a disc, but then you have to recast the disc over and over again. So you have to tie yourself and then untie yourself and then move yourself and then retie yourself.
I hate this. I hate
Okay,
this.
This sounds
When have I ever fallen off the disc? I'm like experienced.
the
on
first time you used it.
Okay, but like,
All right, in that cave.
Wait, Lily, you have a catapult
yes,
spell, right?
yes.
Can you catapult the boat forward non-stop so we get home like real fast?
No,
You
it's not.
catapult
It's
as
not
if
a
you're like
ritual.
5 pounds?
catapult.
It's not a ritual.
Has to be like 5 pounds or something, right?
It's not a ritual, and it has to be less than like 5-10 pounds or something.
I'm out of ideas.
That was a good one, though. Good last one.
Okay, all right, whatever. I tried.
And send them back and have them return with a bigger boat.
Okay.
We'll just stay off the sand until then.
Okay. Well, they're gonna have to go down to the sand to get the boat and push it in the water.
Well, sucks for them.
Yeah. And while you're talking about this, Bridget says, I try and go down to the boat every now and then, the beach ship, to gather supplies, find things. I was hoping for flint and tinder. I've managed to pull a few crates out, but pretty much every time I go down to the beach, that monster shows back up.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's going to show back up if we go down there to get the boat.
don't
We
worry,
might need
Captain.
some cover?
Bridget. We'll escort you to the boat. We already beat up that shark-looking thing so much it ran away. I don't think it'll bother you anymore, my lady. But we will escort you.
Okay. So we are going to bring the party. I guess by this point David will be awake and at 1 HP the next day. We'll bring the whole party over onto the beach, and we will have to make a break for it with the boat and with David. So David and Amber and Bridget are going to shoulder the boat and run with it to the beach, while you guys are going to have to give them cover from anything that might arrive.
Okay.
Let's bring you to the appropriate spot. Party member. We'll do one of these. There we go. So we're gonna start with you guys in the top right corner of the map. We'll say that's roughly where the cliff ends, the rock ends. It should actually be a little farther back, but it's close enough. And it's about 100 feet or so to the ocean.
Huh.
So
Potato says we should spread out and walk one by one because of its crazed lunge attack that one-shots everything.
Oh yeah.
Potato, you
Yeah.
goddamn genius.
Couldn't I just slowly disc one at a time?
You want to disc the boat and the people one at a time?
Oh wait, never mind.
Can it break the disc? Like, are these discs? They're unbreakable, right? Like it's magical.
No, it
have
can
a
hold up
max
to
weight.
500 pounds.
Is this monster able to, generate 500 pounds of lunging force?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
It's probably got the mass of a horse.
Oh, so 500 pounds is like not that much for it.
Yeah.
So if it jumps
Yeah, it probably
at you on
weighs
a
like
disc,
1,000 pounds.
it'll probably easily destroy the disc and kill you.
Uh-huh.
Or not, I mean, yeah, let's go with the disc. Who wants to go first?
Alright. I mean, I think can the disc support a whole boat?
Probably.
Not-
The boat weighs less than 500 pounds, I would guess.
But I feel like if we do disc, then everyone needs to be on disc. Or
We
else they'll be.
can- Couldn't we ferry one at a time?
Oh, okay.
Well,
One at a
you would
time,
have to
very
be on the disc, right? So you could bring you and one other person to the water, and then you could go back and bring you and one other person to the water. But then the boat wouldn't be able to get. Well, yeah, I guess so the disc is theoretically capable of supporting the boat's weight, but balancing the boat on a 3-foot wide disc might be beyond your ability to do.
What about 2 discs?
Two disc.
Ooh,
Oh, two disc.
What
that
about
seems a little bit more reasonable.
3 discs?
You're crazy, man.
Why stop at 2 when you can go for 3?
That's right.
I'm thinking about 3
Right, if
circle-
you get four discs, you can do what Toast is doing. That's
Yeah, like this.
it's like
Look
a
how easy it
balanced
is to balance.
structure. Oh,
Mhm.
very smart.
3
It's
points
like
of contact, that's the most important thing. You
Yeah.
just need 3 points of
I heard you only
contact.
need 3 points of contact,
Oh,
but
Exactly.
Four.
Or if it's gratuitous at that point.
You
exactly.
can do 3.
Yeah, sounds good, and it only has to move 100 feet or 100 yards.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
catapult?
Not at all.
You catapult the
Yeah.
boat with everyone in it? What's the weight limit on catapult?
5 pounds.
God fucking damn it.
All right. Not governor. Wizard, what are you gonna do? You've got some plans?
I'm gonna make. Should I make 3? Do you think 3 points of contact is enough? Do I need 4?
I mean, how much can you make?
Okay, each ritual cast takes me 10 minutes, so 3 would take me half an hour.
You know what? We're here all day. It's fine.
Yep.
Okay,
Not
sure.
doing
I'm
anything
gonna.
else.
I'm gonna make. I think 3 is enough. I'm gonna make 3 discs.
Don't you need one for yourself to escort it over?
True. I'm gonna make 4 discs.
No.
All right. 4 discs. That'll give you 20 minutes to move the boat 100 feet.
That should be
120
good,
feet, something
right?
like that. Easy peasy, yeah.
Easy.
You will have to lead these things or stand in the front one, I suppose.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna lead it, above the ground, so it's Sand Shark can't sense me, right?
So, by himself, the wizard is going to take him and the boat while everybody watches from afar across the open territory towards the ocean. And
Potato
everyone crosses their
spreads out.
fingers.
Spreads out in case of lunging monsters.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Are there any final words anyone would like to say to Cannon in case he doesn't make it?
What the fuck?
um,
Oh,
I mean, he'll make it. It's fine. But any final words, anyone? You know, it's a dangerous solo mission he's going on.
Cannon, I want you to know this is very brave and smart of you, and I can't wait to celebrate your achievement once you're done with this and definitely alive.
Okay.
It was nice knowing you, Ken.
Stop! I'm not gonna die, guys.
You will die a
Alright.
brave
I'm not gonna
hero's
die.
death.
I'm gonna be very
Yeah,
You are
Potato
careful.
says,
protected by the orcs.
We're...
hope you made enough money for that sprite back.
Wait,
Potato
hold on.
says.
Before I go. Neil, before I go. You're moving my character and I don't like that. Okay, before I go. These discs, can carry up to 2,000 pounds altogether. Couldn't they
Wow.
hypothetically put the people on the boat and then?
Oh,
I
you want
don't-
to
I
put
don't-
all the people on the boat and okay, so 4 discs, 500 pounds each. That's 2,000 pounds.
Yes.
That sounds like there's more than enough weight for 4 people plus a small boat.
Six
Potato
people,
recalls
right?
the crazed lunging AoE attack that one-shots everybody in a small radius.
Daffodil recalls that, it senses through vibration, so that if there's no vibration, it'll
On the
never
ground,
know.
it wouldn't know, right?
Do we
It's
know
like
that?
Top
How
from
do we
Airbender.
know that? Like Top from Airbender.
Yeah.
So we're bringing back David, Amber, and Kelbridget first. Okay, so why don't they come with me? boat.
True. No need to risk the whole party. Just 3 NPCs.
Guys!
4 NPCs.
Put all the low HP people on the boat and send it out. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck,
Okay.
Cannon.
It
Their
was
lives
so
is in
nice
your
trying.
hands.
Die a
All right.
hero's death.
Everybody's on the boat except for the 3 heroes who are staying behind. And here we go.
Wait, can the boat be on 3 discs instead of 1?
I thought you were going to do 4 discs to
that-
support the boat.
But like 1, okay. 3 discs can still support the boat fine, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So I want 1 disc to, like, that's me. I'm gonna be on the disc following them and like controlling it.
Well, the discs follow you, so you will have to be in the lead wherever
I have
you
to be in
are.
the lead, really?
You have to be in the lead.
I can't like control it in front of me.
Nope, we've already made it. Technically, they're supposed to follow you, and you wouldn't be able to ride one and lead it. We've already kind of said you can lead from where you are, maybe by like leaning over the disc, like surfing forward, so it catches up with you. So you have to be in the very front.
All right, whatever. 4 disc it is. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's just go. Go do it.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
You go. Why don't you make me a perception check, Cannon? Yeah, that's great. You noticed the land shark is definitely out here. He's on the beach. But he doesn't seem to have taken notice of you yet. You only see his fin, but he is here. I'm going to draw a line so you can see him down there. And it's moving quite slowly, just kind of like cruising through the sand with its fin sticking up. And then it'll like turn and start heading a different direction and start going down this way.
Wait,
It's just sort of like cruising the shallows of the sand over here.
He has full health already?
Yeah, he got to spend hit dice just like you guys did.
Oh, that's cringe.
That's pretty cringe. Okay, alright. I'm going to be very... I see that. So I'm going to, carefully make sure, that this shouldn't hit the ground anyway. And
Yeah.
make my way to the water.
Oops, you should have 10. Here we go. All right. So you guys make your way to the water. Sand shark kind of cruises away from you. You get all the way to the water's edge. Bridget doesn't have a token, but she's here too. So you get to the water's edge as the sand shark seems to be turning back around from its original voyage south, its journey southward.
Can I keep going a little deeper into the water?
You want to go out into the water? Yeah,
Just a
it's
little
nice
bit
and
more.
shallow water here.
Yeah. It should still be 3 feet over, right? And just... Okay.
So now you got to flip the boat into the water because it's resting. It's not keel down; it's keel up, so you can rest it on the 3 things. So you got to flip the boat, put them in it, and sail away.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you give me some sort of like leadership role. Give me just a straight charisma check to see how well you coordinate the people into doing all of this from your like better vantage point. Just make me a series of charisma checks when you get the number 1. I just want to see how long it takes. So make me a bunch of checks until we pass. No, not yet. Oh, there we go. That's good enough. Perfect. 22 is what we were looking for. The advantage one. So after a couple minutes of organizing and trying to get everyone in the right position to flip the boat, you manage to get everyone in the right spot. The boat gets turned, You're still on your disc. Everyone else falls into the water and starts to scramble into it. But you can see that sand shark fin. All of a sudden, it goes quite erect as you guys splash into the water, and it begins to beeline for you.
Wait, can I still see Lily from here? Or
Yeah, totally.
Governor Daffodil? Yeah. Can I send a message to them? And I want to tell them, throw a rock far away from you, like on the sand anywhere away from us, as a distraction. I think it's coming for us.
All right.
All right, let's roll initiative, though, because it is coming, and we need to do this all.
Oh, got a pretty high roll there.
Oh, looks like the boulet is
The
moving
bullet.
first. Oh,
The speed of a bullet.
the bullet.
No, it's me.
Did I get my message out though?
You did. You got it before the initiative roll.
All right.
So, Lee, you're the first one to act.
All right. I say, uh-oh, she needs a distraction. I kind of ignore the rock thing, so I run up and I scream at it. Hey, big bitch, street shark looking motherfucker, come over here. Come over here, idiot.
I want you to give me, like, an intimidation check to try and draw its attention to you.
All right.
So you start shouting at it, but it doesn't seem to be attracting the beast, who will use all of its movement to get right up close to you all, but doesn't actually get in its attack because it takes all of its movement. In fact, you'll see
in the
fin-
water?
Yeah, the creature is still burrowing under the sand while it's underwater. So the fin goes plunges under the water, but you can still see, since you're on your little disc, it
Is this
burrowing through the
legal?
sand underwater. Potato.
Potato says it must be that sand shrew from episode 8 that got sprayed with water to become immune. And he starts running over to the boat. How far can I move?
If you use your action, you can do 60 feet.
All right, Potato runs as far as he can into this pool of water. Oh, wait, it's immune to the water. Well, he sits in the pool anyway and starts making his way over to try and help.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
A cannon. You see it coming.
Ah!
Right up on you.
Where is it? Oh, okay. Fuck. Are we all on the boat right now, or what's going on?
No, you're on your disc. The others have flipped the boat and are piling into it.
Okay, so I'm on the disc.
You're on the disc.
Okay. I'm gonna move away a little bit on the disc, like over here. Actually, how long distance can I go? Fuck.
You can go to about here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to. I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Okay. You throw magic missiles at the monster. 11 points of damage. Badly wounded. Badly wounded. Inconvenienced. Mildly. Daffodil.
I sprint 60 feet towards the beach. 60 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Lily.
I will do the same, screaming at the monster the entire time.
Excellent. The boulet. Ooh, let's see. What does it want to do?
Wait, Nia, I have a question.
Oh, look how close these two are. Oh, yeah. There's all these footsteps coming from that way. The boulet comes up onto the beach, pokes itself up over the edge so its eyes are up, crawls a few feet forward, and will do its deadly leap. I think it has enough room.
We're spread out enough, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
It could only
gonna land
possibly
here?
hit one.
I mean, it doesn't look
No.
like it's touching both of us,
Well,
though.
you'll see that its
Yeah.
box is
Oh,
this
the box,
size.
yes, but the character model is.
It only hits half of the governor. So
Yeah,
take half
the health bar is the part of the box, is it?
It hits the full space. Would you both give me dexterity saving throws?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
Potato looks over at
Yeah,
Cannon.
bardic
There
inspiration.
goes
Remember.
half the party.
Yeah, I know. Or mine is a advantage too, because the what's it called?
Danger sense?
Danger
Nope.
sense.
There goes half the party.
Yeah, we're all gonna fucking die.
I think you don't need to be raging for danger sense. I think that's
Yeah, I think it's just
at all points in time. I think you're
All right.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So, you have advantage. You pass.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, Saikuno, would you roll me
What?
8d4 plus 8? I'm sorry, 8d6 plus 8, because that's how much damage we're going to be taking here.
Saikuno roll some
I'm
ones,
rolling
man.
for their damage.
Yeah, you're rolling for how much damage the boule does to them.
Oh,
8d6
Potato
plus 8.
looks at them getting mauled horribly.
Oh, I'm
still alive. Hey, that was good. That was
Wow,
cool.
that's really good.
All right, all right.
Yeah, 4 ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Potato
really
feels like he's
good.
in a Final Destination, but where they don't die.
Yeah. Only take 12, Lily.
Right.
And that is the Boulet's leap attack. The people in the boat are in the boat, and they are paddling out as quickly as they can, and they will try to leave and come back and get you guys another time. Potato.
Hey guys.
Wait, did they leave after seeing us get lunged on?
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Let's see. Do I really want to rush at this thing? It's gonna kill me.
We should just fucking leave, right?
Yeah, that sounds like
Wait,
the
they
right
regained
move.
all its health? I just noticed.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, everyone got to spend hit dice, including the monster.
Oh.
Potato thinks that its lunging attack didn't one-shot anyone. It must be weakened. If we kill it now, we won't have to worry about it, you know? When the backup arrives, we don't want them to get killed by it, so we have to defeat this thing right now, right?
Well, I feel like it's just gonna burrow at half health and run away again.
Yeah,
and then we'll
that's
have less
personally.
spell slots.
Well, it obeys the same healing and hit dice rules as you guys do. So if you can do enough damage to it, it won't be able to recover very quickly.
Our Potato
Right.
runs up behind it, uses
But
a
not you.
special action ability to attack an extra time. Then he attacks it repeatedly with just attacks it repeatedly.
21 and
Jesus.
16
Oh.
are both going to be hits against that weakened underside which you are facing because you
right,
have
yeah.
advantage since you're flanking it with the governor.
And I'm in the water. I can use some of that water.
Actually, you might get rid of your advantage from flanking.
Oh, I mean, I don't use the water.
Difficult terrain, right? Aren't you in this like
It's
small
very
area?
shallow
Looks real
water,
shallow.
you know.
You don't think it's gonna mess with your grip and your footing?
He likes
You know,
I heard waters help potatoes grow, so it might. Waters help potatoes grow strong, you know.
What?
Why don't you give me an athletics check? It should be easy, like DC 7 athletics check. Okay, see, no problem. Yeah, you can stand in the water. It's fine.
Water makes potatoes stronger. Yep.
Not salt water.
Oh, right.
It's fine. It's fine. You made your attack.
Yeah,
Roll me
I
the
just-
damage, yeah. 5 and 5. 10 points of damage to the boulet.
Nice. Hey.
Was that 10
cannon.
damage?
That was 10 damage.
Its health bar barely moved.
I still have.
Yes.
I still have the other 3 discs floating, right? I'm gonna float over here, and I'm gonna try to. I want to move the disc towards where my party is.
They follow you, right? So if you're on a
Alright.
disc, then the other 3 will be like, boop, boop, boop. They were in some sort of weird boat carrying formation. So
And I'm gonna be like, get on my disc. I'd have to like go to them.
How much does a disc weigh?
Why?
Can you catapult a disc like like you know the destructo disc some call it?
I don't know how much a disc weighs. I'm not
3
sure.
feet in diameter, 1 inch thick. It's a plane of force. It has no mass.
That sounds like less than
that
5 pounds
catapult?
to me.
It is.
Yeah, sounds like less than 5 pounds to me too.
Wait. So can she catapult the disc so hard, but we grab onto it and we get pulled away like the Avengers Endgame with Spider-Man and Thor's hammer?
Oh yeah. I mean, if
Right.
it's literally no mass, you should be able to throw it like a no mass item at like the speed of light, right? Or like a
That's
max-
true.
Because it's zero
That's
mass,
sort of.
so it should have like infinite force, right? You should be able
Zero
to
mass does not mean zero inertia in a world of magic. But if you want to do this, then you will take the catapult damage when you are the object the catapult impacts.
I didn't take enough physics for this one.
Okay, let me just. I'm gonna use my entire movement speed to go to them, so the disc will follow. All the discs will follow, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They're all following. All right. I have done what I could. You guys need to get on the fucking disc.
Governor Daffodil.
I mean, I feel like this thing has eyes. Okay.
It does.
Level 2.
Jab it in the eye, maybe.
Well, it's got 2 eyes. Wait, does the space have any armor? It looks like it's just its chest, right? Its face.
Its face is a little less armored than its body. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it.
But it's
I'm gonna
smooth,
cast
you know.
Dissonant Whispers at level 2.
Okay.
That's 16 damage.
Wisdom saving throw failed. It'll take 16 points of damage and have to move away. Is that what Dissonant
Yeah.
Whispers does?
Yep, move away from me and provoking 3 opportunity attacks from each of us.
All right, it uses its reaction. It moves away. All 3 of you get an opportunity attack.
And since it's running away, we stab it in the back, right?
Is
It's
that a
soft.
critical?
Sayuno criticals it.
Oh my god.
8 points of
nice.
damage.
Oh.
This guy's toast hits it
Shit.
Yeah, this
Great eyes.
guy's
for
toast.
7 points of damage. 20. The 7 is going to be a miss, though, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought the 20. I thought it was advantage because it's running away.
No, because you get your opportunity attack when it leaves your threatening square, so it would be here when you make your attack. So you could hit the underside of the fin, but you wouldn't have the advantage.
I see.
All right, so we moved 40 feet away. There we go. Well done, Daffodil. Lee.
All right, it's running away. Let me make my way to the floating discs. All right,
Potato
I'm gonna-
says, "Wait, we could kill it right now and never have to deal with it again. It's wounded."
True. Okay. Are we trying to run or not?
Well, I mean, it looks pretty weak. We get stabbed it and
Its
psychologically
back
broke
is
it.
turned also.
Alright, we can fuck kill it. All right, I'm gonna rage and run at it. Let's take and I'm gonna take a swing with the great axe.
All right, you catch up to it.
Shitty bad.
22's a hit.
Oh,
Nice.
11 points as you slash into its back. All right, the boule goes. It whirls around. The whispers have worn off. It sees the orc. It rages against you, and it goes to bite you. A 22 to hit.
oh,
For 20 piercing
Oh
damage.
my god.
Wait, you're
oh! You have the
raging,
rage. It's half
Yeah, I'm
damage.
raging.
Half
It's
damage.
half
right?
damage.
Oh, you're raging. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it still get like those 3 attacks?
Yeah, it still gets its claw attacks.
It says multi-attack.
What level is this creature? Like, do I become that strong eventually, or?
So this is your when do your rages come back? Long rest or short rest?
I don't know. But I had 4 to begin with, so I still
Long,
have
right.
I still have like 1 left, I think.
Yes. 4? You're level. What
4.
level are you guys? You're level
I'm
4?
Yeah.
So you said 3 rages. So this is your last rage.
Oh, just kidding.
Huh?
Yeah, excellent. So you will take 10 points of damage, which I think you've already recorded, and then it claws you once for a critical hit.
What?
16 divided by 2 is 8, and then it claws you again. I think the 13's a miss, though. Woo!
It is. Hey guys, I turn around to the rest of the party. I was kind of feeling it before. I am not feeling it anymore.
Potato, it's your turn.
Let's see. Potato notices that Lily just lost enough health for him to nearly be one-shotted. But he charges at it anyway.
Oh
and
my
attacks
god!
it with both swords.
Oh, Potato! Brave man.
He says, it's wounded, you know, it must be tired after those attacks. And, Wait, is that a
Clink,
knock?
clank,
It's-
clonk.
Oh,
No hits.
huh. Well, Potato is deeply worried. He second guesses his decision to rush up to this maniac. And maybe it'll burrow.
Cannon.
Jeez. Cannon's gonna move back a little. The disc, like right here, you know? My little disc that I took over there. Get on! And then I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 2. That's my last one.
All right. The magic missiles hit the creature. 15 points of damage. Wow. Bringing it below half hit points. Daffodil.
I climb onto one of the discs that Cannon so lovingly provided. And I cast Dissonant Whispers once again at level 2 against the creature.
It will pass its wisdom saving throw.
Huh.
Does that mean it takes no damage or half damage?
Half damage.
It's half damage, it doesn't have to move away. Okay, so it'll take half of 17 is 8.
You round up?
It'll-
Oh, yeah.
Round down.
Round down, right.
Round down, yeah. Lily.
Alright. Okay, don't know how I'm feeling about this one. Alright, well I'm gonna get behind the monster so that I'm flanking, and let me hope for a critical strike with the old great axe.
You get it!
Shannon, fuck you!
22 damage to the boule. It is almost dead. Is there anything else you can do to it this turn?
Me?
Travis, can you like
Nope.
grab it so it can't burrow?
All right.
Or...
Can I
Boule's
grab it by its
turn!
stubby
It's gonna
legs?
burrow.
Can I grab it by its stubby legs? No?
Oh,
No,
it's gonna
he didn't have
attack.
another action or anything. So it's facing Saikuno. It will bite him. 9 is a miss. It will claw him. 16 is a hit. You'll take 10 slashing damage. It'll claw you again.
Don't I have 17? I have like 17, right?
Oh, I think your character sheet says 16. 3. Hold on. You've got chainmail and dex. Chainmail gives you 16. Oh, you have chainmail gives you 16.
Oh,
That's
what?
it.
Why does this character
what
sheet
about
say
There's no,
17?
you don't get dex because your chainmail's heavy armor,
Ah.
and you don't have a shield because you're dual. Oh, but you have the dual wielding
Dual
feet, don't
wielding-
you?
Yeah. Do I?
You have the dual wielding feet,
Dual...
don't you? Did you take that feat? What level?
Oh.
What did you-
I was
Did you
supposed to
take a
that.
dual wielding feat at level 4?
I don't have like a
Did you?
ghetto dual wielding thing. Like,
What did you do at level 4?
I've got like some stat points.
You took stat points. You didn't take the dual wielding feat, so you don't get the AC bonus. So your AC is 16, so it does hit you. You've taken 26 points of damage this round, buddy.
Ah.
You're at 10 HP, and the monster burrows.
I hate
It burrowed.
Yep. Potato.
I could go for the disc, perhaps. See how far away. I could make it to the disc, right?
Is that 30 feet or less?
Yep, it's like 25. Potato climbs on the disc. And he uses his second wind ability, which I think recovered from the short rest, to heal a little bit.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Cannon.
I'm gonna move here so the disc follows. And so maybe Lily can go on one. I don't know what else to do. It's gone.
Don't I? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Neil is moving the disc in a way where we'll all get smashed by this.
This
deadly
is true.
thing.
This is true. Can I like space it out a little?
No, they just sort of follow you.
Oh no!
But they shouldn't. They shouldn't know where
no.
we are.
This
You know, you're
formation.
right, they should probably be all stacked up next to each other after you've been going around in a circle. They should sort of just be following you at a distance of 20 feet in one big chunk.
Huh. Anyone remember
Like
that box Neil drew for the monster?
Yeah, that
Bullshit.
abnormally large box that was larger than the body.
large
of the
enough to
monster.
hit all three of us if we were to stand on these discs.
The 10 by 10
And
box?
it can go underwater.
But it can't like. It doesn't know where we are, right? Only Lily.
Yeah, good thing it
Yeah.
doesn't have any eyes,
Ah.
so that it could use them.
It would have
did
to
have
surface first, right? There, it's 20 feet away from you, Lily.
Okay.
A little bit closer. A little bit closer. There we go.
You guys should stand. You should float over me so that when it comes up to attack me, you can jump on. You remember plunging attack from the well? Just
right,
do
the
that.
plunging attack.
Unfortunately, this is only 3 feet off the ground, so you're not really going to get a lot of plunging depth.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's a brilliant maneuver. Brilliant
I
tactical
like-
maneuver.
I mean, I want to kill it. We should try and kill it now, right? I mean, it's
We
pretty
should.
low.
All right.
Daffodil?
Oh well. What happens if the leaping leap? It's not a attack, so it doesn't matter if it has disadvantage.
Right, it's a saving throw.
Okay. I would like to ready. I'm gonna ready a level 2 dissonant whisper. So
Okay.
that as it's jumping, maybe I'll scare it off by whispering into its ears.
Hmm.
So I'll just cast it now and use up the spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 18! You
But
better
if I-
show up, Sand Shark!
All right, Lily.
All right, I'm gonna jump up and down, really angry, yelling at the ground, hitting the ground even with a great club. How much damage does the ground take? 12 bludgeoning damage. I try to hit it. I think it might be in the ground. It doesn't hit it. Goddamn shame. I try to get its attention and end my turn.
All right. On the Boulet's turn, it does not surface. Nor does it surface again. It seems to have
What?
gone quiet, choosing to escape and survive rather than die fighting.
What?
What?
Rat shit.
The party can make their way to safety, and you can spend the day on the island, resting, waiting, thinking, planning. Why don't we take our second break right here, and when we come back, we can figure out what you guys want to do about this damned sand shark. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Outpost Santa Barbara. The party is safely on San Miguel Island, away from the beach. A ship has been sent to bring you guys some rescuers, and you have the rest of the day on the island to yourselves. As long as you're off the beach, you should be safe, right? There's nothing else out here that could be dangerous.
Potato has an idea. He remembers that the creature follows the same recovery rules as the party. Wow. Means if the party doesn't heal, the creature, who is at about 10 HP, also can't heal. This is the best chance to kill it forever. Potato runs out onto the beach and starts digging into the sand, hoping to find this creature. He starts making as much noise. He stomps on the ground, kicks the dirt a little, sniffs the dirt in hopes of sniffing the creature to find it. There any reaction?
So you burrow around. What is the rest of the party doing?
Kind of just watching this with interest, I guess.
This is
Are you
entertaining.
on
Yeah.
one of your discs?
I am always on a disc.
And the rest of the party, the other two, are you on the sand out here, or are you backed up off of the map onto the rock?
Well, respecting Potato's decision and knowing that he always has the right idea, I will join him, but I will use minor illusion, which allows me to recreate any loud sound. So I'm creating the most bass-heavy, booming audio I can to vibrate all the sand on the beach. And I'm sure it's messing with the sand trap with this much vibration.
Potato asked if you've ever heard of Monster Hunter.
I know people who hunt monsters. Yes, I know monster hunters.
Yes.
So-
Potato says he's killed a Diabolos before. the sound. Yeah, continue.
What does it sound like?
I don't. You shoot a little thing that. Nothing. Yeah. Anyway.
So you can create a sound within 30 feet of you. So roughly this area. Where in this area would you like to make the deep, heavy bass?
Let's go with and right here in between all of us.
Okay, right in this area.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then meanwhile you're standing here, and Lily, you chilling?
Oh yeah, I'm taking it all in. I'm watching what he's doing.
I'm readying a firebolt just in case.
Okay.
No reaction.
No, you dig a hole for a little while.
I repeat my large booming audio all over the beach. Every second I get, I'm doing that.
You create this loud, bassy noise, and maybe it's because the creature's at low HP. Maybe this weird noise is scaring it. Who knows? But it does not reappear. At least in the next 15 minutes.
Can I just keep repeating it for the entire day?
Yes, you can sit on the beach and make bassy noises all day long.
Perhaps this isn't working.
Okay, well, but it can't rest, right? We're disturbing it a lot, no? No? Hello? Neil? Oh.
I mean,
He gave you the old shrug.
if it was, how would I say, if you had trapped it in a box and you were blasting it with deep bass noises, it might not be able to rest, but it's a burrowed sand shark, it might be right underneath the area where the noises are, or it might be like on the other side of the beach, half a mile away. In which case, it would be fine and totally wouldn't care.
You know what? Get on the fucking disc, Governor. We're gonna go around the beach and play music
whole
in every
ass beach.
single area of the sand.
Yeah, blast.
Yeah, I'm a walking DJ boombox.
Yeah, I'm like leading the charge, like with the disc, while the governor following. She's a portable boombox. We're going around the beach.
EDM music.
Welcome to EDC
Welcome to EDC.
2020. Any sand
Are
sharks
there any
out
crabs on this beach? Crabs
Raise
on the
your
beach?
hand.
Perhaps raven.
Are the bullets magical at all?
It's kind of a good question. You haven't seen anything magical on them. They haven't created any spells. It seems like a natural creature of sorts. We would call it a monstrosity,
Yeah,
but
I love that.
not a beast. But it doesn't necessarily have anything magical going on about it.
Damn. So our base boosted like little portable concert's not doing anything?
It's not It's not rousing the creature from anywhere. It doesn't seem to be taking the bait.
Maybe it's the style of music he doesn't like.
Yeah, switch it over to some dubstep from EDM.
Okay, well. Well.
Oh, did the sand shark make any noises when we were fighting it?
Oh yeah, it made all sorts of like growls and howls and painful noises. Sounded ferocious.
Now, I believe Minor Illusion allows me to replicate any sound I hear.
It can be your voice, someone else's, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. Yeah.
Okay, can I recreate the sound of a sand shark that I heard?
Yeah. So you and Cannon are cruising around on discs all over the beach, right? That's what you said. You're going all over together.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sykkuno's digging a hole here, and
Yep.
Lily is just hanging out, not being an orc.
I'm laughing at it's like no digging the hole, yeah. That is what's happening, yes.
Great. Cannon, give me a perception check.
Yeah! Hacha!
Okay. Let's see if you can beat its stealth check. Nope. Nope. You have attracted the monster. But you've got your readied spell. You're looking around, waiting for the creature, and it seems to be approaching from the area you're not looking. Perhaps it's the cover of these large rocks that is what gives it the advantage. But you guys will be doing your thing when you see it pop up right here. And we're going to need to roll initiative. I know you were trying to ready in action, but it is sort of... We'll see if your ready action goes off before or after it goes with a basic initiative roll. Oh, looks like you're barely going to beat it.
Give me some. Oh, never mind. Yeah, bardic inspiration, right?
Yeah, but I need to give it to you on my turn.
Oh, fuck. Why don't you just. Ah, fuck. Alright, cool.
I don't know. I didn't think we need it by now.
All right, Cannon. You get your readied action off.
Yeah.
Despite the failed perception check, you whirl around to see it as it begins to emerge, and you blast it with a firebolt. You miss.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
Well,
Daffodil.
Well, I'm out of spell slots.
wait, can I still move 30 feet away?
Wait, where are you going?
I suppose, yeah. All right, so you go
No,
over
the
to
governor
here
follows me then, right? Like around here?
at a distance of 20 feet.
At a distance of 20 feet, yes.
So you went to there, which is good enough. Your thing will be here, and then the governor will be 20 feet away. Little closer.
Right over
There we
there.
go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Daffodil.
Vicious mockery.
You mock it, and it is not bothered by the mocking.
Ah, wow.
Instead,
can do.
on its turn, it'll go towards you and pounce on you, Deadly Leap.
What
good
the
fuck.
Give me a dexterity
fuck?
saving throw.
I don't think it really matters. Taking half damage is still gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But I'll do it.
Might not overkill you.
Well, I failed too.
We have bardic
Uh-oh.
inspiration.
Cutting words? Anything?
No.
Anything to make you not get one shot.
Lily, why don't you roll me 8d6 plus 8?
Do you have cutting words?
No, I don't.
I got nothing. Fuck.
Roll it, Lily. 8d6 plus 8. 41 points of damage! The governor drops below negative 30 and is dead. Permanently dead. The sand shark buries Potato.
Potato runs over to the governor's mutilated body. He can't believe this just happened. What kind of OP monster? We have to avenge him, right?
We're all gonna fucking die.
Damn, Michael, you rolled 2 6s on that.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I guess there's not much I can do. I can't do magic medicine on him.
Nope.
Perhaps
He's dead,
You know,
John.
shake him a
can
little
see his-
bit.
No, you can see that like the neck is snapped backwards at an impossible angle, dangling off of the edge of the disc. The throat has been sort of ripped open. There's huge gashes all over his body. There's so much blood flowing out of here, you'll never be able to put him back together again. Not to mention the neck broken and the ripped open throat. He is beyond all but a miracle.
The disc, didn't reduce any of the. He was on the disc, right? That didn't,
Oh, you're right. The disc is
I'm
also
dead.
gone.
impact a little. The disc.
Yeah, the
right?
disc
He
is
was
broken.
on top of the disc. It didn't. Maybe
No.
cut the damage like a little bit.
Unfortunately, you did more than enough damage to him. I'm sorry, you didn't make that roll. He had 36 HP he could have taken, so even with 5 damage being reduced by the disc, which doesn't make any sense at all for it to do, he's still dead.
Huh.
Wow.
Do we run away now before it lunges? It's low. We can't. We gotta avenge the governor. Potato is actually in disbelief. He can't believe this actually is happening. And he just stands there completely shocked that the governor is probably not alive anymore. Yeah.
Okay, Lily.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I don't like this anymore. I don't like this beach anymore.
And yet you just stood there laughing while they ran around and did this?
while they
No
did
attempt to talk
while they
them
did
into doing something
EDM
smart?
music, man, that sounded smart at the time. Don't put this on me, fucking Neil. You fucking vengeful DM bastard, you.
I mean, you were happy to let them risk their lives and just laugh and laugh.
You didn't put this on me, Neil.
Until
You're
someone
the
died, and
one-
all of a sudden, oh my god, what could have happened?
You're the one who
Oh.
did this, Neil. I didn't have the
Oh.
portable EDC on the disc. That wasn't me. We should leave the beach though before we all get one shot. Is me thinks.
Potato says we have to avenge the governor. How sad would it be if we just let him die like that?
Sakuno. Alright, I'm gonna come up to him. I'm gonna spit on his face. I'm gonna slap him about it a little bit. You need to get your grip. You need to get your grips about you. We're gonna get fucking team wiped on this shitty beach, on this shitty island.
Cannon?
Potato says it's we have to come back here to meet for the boats that are coming back. How are we gonna explain to them if we let the governor die and then we get attacked again when everyone else is here?
Cannon, it's time for your turn.
Oh, where is it?
It burrowed.
After it attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it destroyed the disc as well?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
the
disc can
discs
only hold
aren't
500
safe.
pounds, right? So it landed on the disc, overloaded it.
Yeah,
Um.
discs are not safe.
Yeah, I think we should leave too then. Alright. I tell Potato and Lily we should get off the beach. And start making my way away.
All right, the party starts making their way away.
Wait, should we? We should.
Boule takes its turn.
Fuck
Wait,
damn it.
before
Oh.
that.
It goes right after Cannon, and you guys spent your turn
Oh,
looking at the governor and
Jesus.
talking to each other.
Oh.
So it'll back up just a little bit and then throw itself on you with a deadly leap.
On
Give me
us?
dexterity saving throws. Yeah, the two of you who just crowded around the governor's body and spent your turns talking to each other.
Dexterity or strength, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have pretty high strength, but not
Oh,
high enough.
not good enough.
Oh
Not
God.
good
we're
enough for either
Oh,
of you.
I have the
Lily
fucking
Pichu.
thing. I have
Oh,
advantage.
you do. You have advantage. Lily Pichu, would
What?
you roll me 8d6 plus 8 damage?
8d6
What-
plus
what-
8 damage?
Yes, ma'am. Those are the numbers. 40 points.
Not enough.
So,
That's not
20
enough to
to
insta-kill me,
Lily?
right? That
No,
doesn't
you're just
insta-kill me, so
unconscious. You're just unconscious and
I
dying.
have a small chance to survive.
Yeah. And Lily is not raging, but she takes half, so she goes to 11. So the boule lands there. Saikuno, I'm going to bring you in front of it.
Potato crawls near the governor's body. Says, "Governor,
You get shoved back as it lands on these squares.
if I
Perfect.
don't make
That's
it,
Boule's
thanks for the
turn.
promotion."
Potato, give me a death saving throw. Failed.
Potato looks at the governor, thinking that might be him in a minute.
Lily.
You can see the light fading from his eyes. He's dying.
Fuck, I can't really run away, huh? Yeah.
You could disengage and run, but it could chase after you.
And
Wait.
it gets the attack of opportunity. So.
Does it give me an opportunity attack if I disengage?
If you disengage, there's no opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Oh, does it count as an action to, or is that a bonus?
That's an action. Yeah.
Potato wiggles his fingers, indicating that this thing just mauled and nearly killed.
Oh, disengage and run. Fuck this.
jeez.
It's better than turning into a third of the corpses sitting
Yep.
on the beach.
Oh god.
Cannon?
Yeah, I think we have to disengage and run.
See you later.
Wait, I'm laying on the
Wait,
floor.
what about
dying.
Potato?
Oh god. Potato sees his allies running off in the distance. He wonders if he ever did something wrong that made them want to abandon him. He remembers he did intimidate the store owners. He wishes he could apologize. He realizes that maybe he wasn't the best person in life, and maybe he deserves to be left alone, to die with the governor. He hopes that Cannon will take care of Bimbus if he doesn't make it out of this.
I don't have any spell slots.
The only person who
I
pet
don't
his
have any
dog.
It's
rages.
Boule's turn. And it goes after the orc.
Yeah,
Dun,
I bet
dun.
it does.
Dun
Well,
dun.
it can't leap again.
Dun
can
dun
it?
dun
Oh.
dun. No, but it can just bite him, and it comes up from behind the orc with a bite.
Oh,
Sinks its teeth into her for 33 damage.
damage? What kind of...
And it
Hey,
looks like Cannon can escape.
you're fucking welcome.
Potato. Potato, my friend. I need you to make me another death saving throw.
Whew.
Okay.
Where does the sound? Hold on. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. So you pass your next death save. Lily, time for your first one.
As I see. Wait, I'm not dead. I go down to 1 health. You.
Oh, you're an orc!
Oh,
half
vengeful
orc.
bastard.
Half orc! You're...
Oh,
Okay,
right,
good.
your
Cool.
special
Thank
abilities.
God. Woo! It gets to make its claw attacks against you then.
I.
Miss?
Which miss?
Miss?
That one doesn't hit, right?
Wait, are you prone when you go down, or are you still standing?
I-
That makes a huge difference here. I
He
think you're
has the
standing.
rage of an orc, right? He's
I think you're standing.
I see Cannon running away in the distance. Fuck you, Cannon! I yell.
Yes. All right. And its second claw attack. 24. Okay. Yeah, you
Oh,
died.
Jesus.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
All right.
Got it for a second.
All right. So, Lily, you need to make your first death saving throw.
Okay. All right. Where is that? Wait, where the fuck is the death saving throw?
Oh,
Do I just dash R?
No, it's on your character sheet below your HP, on the right side. Like. Oh, you failed 2 right away.
my
Wait, what?
God.
If you roll 1, it counts as 2 failures.
Oh, right, but he's not like dead, right?
Not
Oh,
yet. He's got to
Jesus.
fail 1 more. Meanwhile, the
God.
boule begins to eat the governor. It takes his arm into the mouth and starts chomping on it. Potato, give me your next death saving throw.
Potato looks at the governor. He remembers when Descartes passed away. He wonders if he can hold on after so many of his friends are not making it.
That's 2 successes.
He's holding on, but he wonders if it's worth it, you know? He sees Lily in the distance, down. He sees the governor getting eaten. He doesn't know what's the point, you know? Even if he survives these saving rolls, what can save him from this monster? It's too strong.
Lily?
It's OP, you might say.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Whew.
I spit into the air one last time. A glob lands in my eye. A small smile appears on my face.
You pass.
Do I get to go at all?
Yeah, you do, but I thought you were just trying to escape to freedom and survive. Do you want to get back involved?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, reappearing is Cannon, the madman with the firebolt.
You know he's busy eating the governor right now, right?
Yeah, the boule's eating the governor.
While he's eating the governor, can't I stealthily try to
Medicine.
stabilize Lily?
You bolt to Lily. Give me a death save, not a medicine check.
Oh,
You pass.
Wait, does that
You patch
that's,
Lily up.
like
She's gonna be okay.
she's got health now? Oh, that was like a
No,
that's a
no,
20.
if she rolls a
I-
20 on her death save, she has health, not a 20 on the medicine check.
Oh.
So you stabilize Lily, but I'm going to need from you a stealth check to see how quiet it was when you did this. Ooh, that's
Oh.
very good.
I don't know if
That
we can save
is-
potato though. Ooh, that is very good. But its passive perception is 16. So, who wins when it's a tie? The perception has to meet or beat the stealth, like an attack roll must meet or beat the AC. So you patch up Lily, and as you do so, you see the creature turn and look at you. Now, what is the boule gonna do? Does it care about you? It's got its meal.
Got a
It's
tasty meal
eating
right
right
in front of it.
now.
Oh, God.
And you're not attacking it. But I think it knows that you are one of the enemy here that's been causing problems. Let's give the creature a morale check. Saikuno, since your life is really on the line here, why don't you roll me a 2d10? You want to roll as low as possible on a 2d10.
Yeah. I happen to be an expert at rolling low. That's something I'm good at. Oh, that's pretty low.
That's low.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
below
pretty low.
average.
Yeah. So the
Expected
boule
value would be 10.
just changes its position to the other side of the governor, staring at you, but munching on the governor from here, so it can see what you're doing, and continues to consume the governor. Potato, give me one more death saving throw. A success, and you're stable. A failure, and you've got 2 fails. A
Potato
1, and you die.
looks over. He noticed that Cannon came back to save Lily. He has some hope. He remembers that, not all of his friends made it, but He still has something to live for. He needs to go back to see Bimbus to feed him steaks. He remembers the power of friendship and spits at the bullet in honor of Lily. He remembers the spitting maneuver. It worked for Lily.
Oh my
He
god.
spits at it and says, "That was for the governor. There's no way you're gonna kill me here, punk."
Ooh, 2 passes. You are stable. You're gonna make it unless it eats you.
Unless it what?
Well, because you're stable and you're on the beach. You're not gonna die.
Start eating the
If
governor.
you can
right?
get dragged,
The governor's a pretty
safety.
chonky guy.
He's not a chonker. A rather slender fellow, actually.
But I am 6 feet tall, so there's
He is
there's
6
not
feet
much
tall.
horizontal, but a lot
It's
of
like
vertical.
eating a
Yeah,
eating a
slow
noodle.
vertical,
You gotta
like that
slowly
cake,
slurp it
but-
in.
Yeah.
You know, like a
6'4",
noodle.
198 pounds. All right, so it'll
Fruit
take
by
a
the
while
foot,
to
you
chop
could
the
say.
governor.
Yeah, fruit by
okay.
the foot. You gotta
It's
roll it
slim.
out. You know.
All right. Well,
Takes a while to
Cannon,
eat it.
Oh no.
what are you gonna do, Cannon? The orc is stable, but the orc is a big girl. How are you, a relatively weak wizard, haul this this orc to safety?
You know they say in moments of life and death, adrenaline stuff, you get a surge of strength. Also, don't they still have the disc with me?
Yeah, you do.
Can I use it to haul?
Well, it floats a few feet off the ground, so you'd have to haul the orc onto the disc. Why don't you give me an athletics check in your moment of need to hoist her up onto the disc and float her to safety? It's a little lumpy and awkward.
Oh no.
All right. The boule takes a bite of the governor's head. It is gone now. The governor is no longer its head.
Man.
How much human can that thing really eat? You know.
I mean, at some point, it's
A
gotta
lot.
be satisfied.
It's still
Right,
hungry.
yeah.
It's still
Eventually it
hungry.
must get
Distracted.
full.
Um,
And get
200
go on to
pounds
other
of meat.
activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sharks only feed like once every few weeks, right? And they take a really long time to digest. That's how it works.
Yo,
Like,
I'm
food
200
coma,
pounds,
food
man. I don't know if you
coma.
can
Yeah.
fit 200
Yeah.
pounds of meat into its stomach.
yeah,
Yeah.
just no.
he also
yeah.
had a lot of pasta for lunch before getting killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, all that
Insulin
seal
spike.
meat I ate last night.
If that's added
Yeah.
to it, yeah.
All that seal
Well,
meat. Yeah.
So the real decision here is for Cannon. You've tried hoisting the orc onto the disc. It's not really going too well. You could theoretically drag her. I've checked her weight. She's actually not as heavy as I thought she was. She's only 180 pounds, plus her gear of 70 pounds, 77 pounds. So it's like a 257 pounds. So you could drag her across the sand, but it would probably take a few minutes to get her to safety. And then you'd have to come back and grab Saikuno, who seems to be, or Potato, who seems to be alive. So how do you want to go about all of this?
So how
Is that the
far
plan?
away is safety from the buoy?
It's like, 20 feet off map. So like 40 feet away from where you are presently, 45 or something.
Okay.
It's not too far.
First, I will drag Lily to safety. Can the sand shark only travel by sand? Like, that's what I'm assuming. That's what it's called, a sand shark. Are we like super safe
You've
on this
only
land?
seen it burrow in sand,
Okay.
right?
All right.
All right, you drag her to safety. The governor still gets chomped on for a little while. And then Potato. How are you going to save Potato? The Potato's like right next to the creature, within a few feet of it. How do you rescue the body? Do you even? Do you just let him die?
Potato says there's only one way to. Can I speak? I'm stabilized.
Aren't
You might be able to whisper loudly. You're sort of unconscious, and she's like, 60 some feet away.
Potato
If
says
she
the
can
only
hear you,
way
the
to-
sand shark can hear you.
The only way to save everyone is to kill it. There's it's the only way to make everyone safe. Also, it has legs. It could just walk after you. It's
All right. Lily, what are you gonna do?
My turn? Is it still eating?
Yeah, it's eating the governor.
Okay.
How are you gonna save Potato?
You know what? This seems like a good place for a break. I need to go to the
All right.
bathroom really bad.
Okay. See you guys on the other side of a break.
See ya.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Outpost Santa Barbara. And we have a tense situation going on here. On the shore is the Boule, who's eating the governor. Potato is unconscious, maybe barely conscious, just enough to see the creature munching near him. Back up on the rocks, Cannon has saved Lily and is trying to figure out how to save Potato.
Yeah, I dragged Lily to a safe spot, right? Can I like cover her with some leaves? You know, she's safe. All that
She's
shit.
safe on the rocks, covered with some leaves and sticks.
Okay, now what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna do on the side. Okay, so does it? How long is it gonna take for the boule to finish eating the governor?
There's no way to know that.
Okay, Lily's at a safe space. That's good. Fuck. Okay, can I hide and cast minor conjuration? Like, if I cast it, it won't see me, right? Like, does it see me cast it? Like, can I hide first and then cast it?
Sure, you want to like get behind a big rock or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're tucked behind a big rock. What are you gonna conjure?
Can I conjure something that's like that looks alive? Like, for example, a halfling or something? I don't know.
Let's see.
Inanimate object.
Does it have to be inanimate?
So, inanimate objects, so no living things.
Like a cardboard cutout, maybe, of a.
Or a piece of meat.
Like this thing must have bad
Like
eyes, you know?
meat
It doesn't
or
have glasses.
something?
No larger than 3 feet on a side and weigh no more than 10 pounds.
Meat. Meat is inanimate.
Maybe a piece of meat. Or something. It's like a magical piece of meat because it'll emit light for 5 feet.
Magical meat.
Oh. That has like passive perception of 16. I don't know how to save potato.
Predator.
Lily, just make a move, man.
Yeah, take care of Bimbus.
Look, if Potato dies, he dies.
Yeah, if Potato doesn't make it, you know. Take care of the Bimb.
Okay, well,
I swear to God.
dude, I
are
don't
you gonna
know.
You do it before Neil does his thing where he skips your turn.
Oh God.
Okay.
Tasty governor.
Oh God.
I can't. There's no way I'm gonna kill it. So I'm going
Oh,
to.
so good.
Potato
Yeah.
lays there.
You're
Yeah,
going
I'm just
to-
going
Accepting his death.
to. I don't think. I don't think. I'm sorry, Seiko. No, I can't do
Are you
anything.
wait, you're not even gonna conjure a piece of meat?
I don't know what to do. I can only conjure it 10 feet away from me. So like here, I can conjure it up to here, and then what? And then what?
And
How
then
much-
you can firebolt the water, and then it'll
If I
diffuse the
firebolt-
scent of the mute. You
If
know?
I firebolt right from far away, can it see where it came from?
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a fire flying straight towards it. It would see exactly where it came from.
Yeah. And I have no spell slots. There's nothing I can do.
How much damage does your firebolt do?
I can't even hit though. 1d10 plus the thingy.
Are you? It gets to 2d10 at 5th level. Are you 5th level yet?
No, I'm 4th level.
Ah. So even if you crit it, you would
You'd have
do
to crit it
2d10.
multiple times, probably.
Okay. How far does your catapult go?
I can't catapult.
She doesn't
again.
have it anymore.
Oh,
don't
you
have
have. Well, you can cast that as ritual, right?
No, I can only do disc as ritual. And detect magic. I do not have catapult. I have no spell slots. I can only do firebolt, some illusion shit, and some prestidigitation, but that's also like minor illusion stuff. And message, which is useless right now.
You could message Potato and tell him you're sorry.
What happens if I message the creature?
Please,
Great
please
idea.
go away.
Huh?
Yeah. Please don't kill us anymore,
Please go
even
away.
though.
Will it like know where the message is coming from if I'm hiding and messaging him? Like high up on a tree somewhere?
You have to see the creature and point your finger towards it. But it will create a telepathic message that only it hears. I don't know if it would know where it came from.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up on a tree and hide myself somewhere.
Okay. You've climbed the tree.
That's the plan
Perfect.
we came up with in 20 minutes.
I can't
Climb a
think
tree.
of anything. And I'm like, I'm gonna make a little peephole so he can't see me very well, right? But I can see him.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna message him.
What do you say to it?
I'm like, can I scream in the message?
And whisper a message. You have to whisper it.
Okay, can I just whisper something? It's not gonna understand me anyway, so can I just try whispering? Let's see if it like disorients it or something. I don't know.
Sure, what do you say? You have to say something, even if it doesn't matter. What is it?
Please don't kill my friend.
Isn't it literally eating him right now?
No, the one next to my friend. The one. Please stop.
Oh, the other friend. Don't kill
please
my
don't kill
other
my other
friend
friend.
also. Right.
Yeah. No, tell the shark
Yeah.
that Potato has like syphilis or something. If he
I don't
eats it,
think
he's gonna
human
contract it.
diseases don't
Whoa.
affect.
Boule stops, and it perks up, and it starts to look around.
Oh God, Potato thinks the bullet is gonna eat him next. He looks at the governor and thinks, if I don't make it, at least I
What
won't
are you?
have
What
to see
part are you looking
any
at?
of
Because
my
I don't have a
friends."
head anymore.
But yeah, he looks at the governor's toe. he looks at the governor, whatever's left of his mangled body. Says, at least I won't have to watch any more of my friends, get killed if I don't make it.
What else does it do?
It's just looking around. It's gauging its area. It turns its back on you so it can look in the other direction. It turns the other way. It's looking everywhere. It heard something, but it doesn't know where it came from.
Okay, as soon as his back is towards me again, I'm gonna whisper again. Yo, don't eat my friend and hide.
Only whisper to it when its back is turned, so it thinks it's coming from that.
Oh, smart.
It begins to burrow itself in the sand, partially up to its fin and eyes. So the eyes, head, and fin. Well, eyes and above the head and fin are above the sand, but everything else is burrowed down. It does that like sort of shimmy shake, like a sand or a spider crawling into the ground. It's half buried now.
It still doesn't know where I am, right?
It's not even looking at you.
Cool. Continue messaging him. Keep whispering. I'm gonna
Okay.
change it up. The whisper sounds angry, you know? Like you can angrily whisper.
It'll grab the governor's body and drag it under the ground with it.
No,
Wow, not even gonna be a piece of me for the burial, huh?
we can't smoke his body like we did with.
And then it goes very quiet. It's well beneath the sand. Maybe it's moved somewhere else. But it's not here. It's not attacking anything. Is this your moment?
Okay, I'm going to first ritual a disc so I'm not touching the ground.
Ooh, okay.
And oh my god. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna slowly make my way towards Potato.
On the disc.
On the disc, on the disc.
All right.
But first,
Two of you float.
can I conjure up like, I don't know, actually, hold on. I'm gonna go back on the tree. Hold on, can I sorry, rewind a little bit? Going back on the tree. I want to
Sure.
conjure a bell, okay? And I'm gonna toss it as far as I can.
You throw the bell.
Like right
It's
over here,
sand.
maybe. Over here, away from me.
Sure. Yeah. All right. You throw the bell at ding, ding, ding as it hits the sand and rolls away a little bit.
Yeah. Does anything pop up?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope. Not
Okay.
yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Then I'm going to... Yeah, use the disc now, I guess.
All right. You hop on the disc. You sail over to the governor. Or not the governor. To, Potato. You're hovering above the ground, looking at him. His eyes flutter open. He's too weak to talk, but you can see his eyes. What do his eyes say, Saikuno?
He can't really tell what's happening. He flicks some sand on himself, to feel like he's buried in the warm sand.
Well, what are you gonna do, mage?
Can I try to lift him up on the thing?
All right, he's got some heavy armor on him, and he's 5'9", 160 pounds with 77 pounds of gear, so 138 pounds of stuff. Give me, I'm sorry, 238.
Can
Give me
I-
an athletics check.
Can I pull... actually, right here. Okay, I'll close it.
Yeah, you can hoist him up, grab him by the chainmail, and hoist him all the way onto your disc.
And then I'm gonna book it to safety.
Ooh. And you book it to safety. The boule does not surface. You and Saikuno, you and Potato, drift away. And you have saved both Potato and Lily. You're gonna have to spend the rest of the day down here on the beach. At least the next 4 hours or so until they recover.
But away from the
And
sandy area. Okay.
right, up on the rocky bits of the
Yes.
beach. And you can rest.
Can we take a short rest?
You can take a short rest. You will see the next day sails arriving in the distance. A ship has come bearing who knows what. Definitely people to save you, hopefully. And they will be coming around to this same beachhead. What are you going to do when they arrive?
Let
You
them
all
walk
have
on the
regained
beach
1 HP,
first.
and you can expend your hit dice if you want. And Lily, if you have Arcane Recovery, you can gain back some spell slots or whatever.
Is there a necromancer on the ship by any chance?
Necromancer, raised dead.
What are you guys going to do when the ship arrives? Or first off, maybe even before that, is there anything you would like to say or do with each other while you see the ship sailing towards the island in the distance?
Yeah, maybe like some words for the fallen, your glorious leader. Maybe you can remember him or something.
He died how he lived, being a racist. Yeah.
Potato says, he goes up to Cannon and says, "Remember how the governor became the governor? when the mysterious accident befell the past governor, perhaps it's Cannon's turn to take advantage of this mysterious accident.
It wasn't mysterious, Potato. We risked our lives.
God, eat.
Potato coughs more, thinking that Cannon will pick up on the. Oh, I hit my microphone. Pick up on the hints. Perhaps.
We can discuss this when we are at safety. Right? We still need to get across the beach to go to the boat.
Right. Potato says he apologizes for coughing. He was just on the verge of death.
It's okay.
That's what the coughs were. Definitely not some hint.
Did you guys roll your hit
Just
die?
on the verge of death.
Did you guys roll your hit die?
I
You should roll
didn't
your
because
hit
I
die.
didn't think I'd need it.
You should roll your hit die now, because we just did a short
Do
rest.
we get one back on the short rest, right?
Oh, we
Yes.
do.
Mhm.
Okay.
See how many I
that's
have to
fucking
use. Oh, 15. You can heal that.
Oh,
Wow!
nice.
Okay, I guess I'll just use all of them. Oh, wow! Oh my god.
Bruh, what the
Roll
hell?
two ones on the
Yep.
10-sided dice.
What are the chances? What are the chances?
Impressive.
1 in 10.
Wish
Actually,
it
1 in 100 if you think about 2 in a
100
row.
to roll double ones.
How do you roll
That's kind of
so...
like good luck in some way. That's a 1% chance of that happening.
True.
Uh,
True.
yeah.
Okay,
Alright. I'm thinking we try to, instead of going this way through the sand, we like kind of come up on this reef over here far to the left where there are rocks and no fucking sand, and then we can just like jump into the water and get on the ship as to
like-
not cross the beach.
yeah, can we go around? Like, instead of going across the beach?
Sure. Yeah. That's actually a great method. They'll send a little boat that will actually just pick you up on the rocks. You can hop in the boat and the small boat, and they'll take you back to the big one. You will see on this larger ship there are quite a few people. You have 8 of the guards. All of the guards have come out here, along with Ranger Amber, and Captain Bridget is here now, wearing armor with proper weapons and everything. They hurry you on. It'll take a while for the ship to go back, but you'll see as the sun begins to go down, they've instructed people to make a large bonfire on the beach so the ship can be drawn to the right spot in town so you can sail overnight. And they will also have snacks, food, and most importantly, quite a bit of alcoholic beverages, as well as a couple of musicians. And to celebrate the safe arrival of everybody, they were planning on throwing a bit of a boat party. But what do you say to them when they pull you on the boat, and you can see that there's all these people ready to fight if they need to, but it didn't need to come to that. And you can see the musicians there and the drinks and the party ready, but they look at you and someone, Kill Bridget, says, "Where's Governor Toast? Governor Daffodil? He sent me back and saved my life. We were gonna have an exciting evening. Where is he?"
It is with a heavy heart that I announce the unfortunate passing of Governor Daffodil. And Cannon is like kind of hobbling on his quarterstaff from that 24 points of damage that should have killed him. That, you know, now he is permanently, you know, kind of like hobbling around. And he puts his hand in his face as if super distraught and lets out one fake sob.
Fake sob.
What do you mean?
We were attacked by a monster, some kind of sand shark. And we almost died, and we tried to make it out, but the governor...
It got the governor?
It got the governor.
She sinks to her knees. But I thought we had something.
I kneel down with my bad leg and put my hand on her shoulder and look into her eyes with sincerity, well, kind of sincerity, and say, "I am so sorry. I did everything in my power to save him, and it wasn't enough. I will have to live with this guilt for the rest of my life."
She picks herself up and just head below decks. There's a couple people standing around with trays of drinks ready to welcome you onto the ship and celebrate, and they're not sure what to do now. Someone says, Amber says, well, if he's dead, who's going to be the new governor?
Fred. I'm sorry, no, he was yelling. I think as his closest advisor, I will take over his duties for now. I don't want to do it, and it's with a heavy heart that I assume these responsibilities, but someone has to do it, and I'm willing to step up.
It seems to be accepted by all, but the party mood is squanched, and you guys can make it back to Santa Barbara that night, being led by the bonfire down at Goleta Beach.
I'd like to
There's
take
no
one of
corp-
those drinks anyway.
That's fair. There's plenty of it to go around. There was no funeral for the governor. The body was unable to be recovered yet. Maybe
is he
one day you'll
doing?
go back and...
Can you give me a sec?
Oh, yeah.
Sid! Stop yelling! Okay, I'm sorry. We're good.
You arrive back in town that night, quite late. Make your way to the fort, and yeah, the next day. People are tired. You're gonna need a long rest. You're out of spells. You're out of HP. You're out of hit dice. But the next day, there is a group of people coming. You know, a couple sessions ago, we mentioned that there was a new ship that arrived with a whole bunch of people, and they were looking for a place to live. And you were kind of like, we need to rest. We're going to ignore you guys. And you didn't pay much mind to them. Well, they've been a little anxious. You see, they are refugees from a war back on the mainland. They're from the West Voden Plain, if that means anything to anyone. And they're here because their home has been overrun or is about to be overrun by the forces of enemy armies, and they're here to make a new life. And they've brought with them their one savior, the person who is supposed to, help keep them safe and sound and protected, an orcish paladin of the ancients, who goes by the name of what exactly?
Ugg. UGG.
Ugh. Yeah. So this morning, after everyone is brought back, you are resting, and I believe Ugg leads a contingent of some of these civilians who are here to, they're here to make a life for themselves, but there has been not much for them to do yet. And I think Ugg is acting as their spokesman. So Ugg, you arrive at the fort.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. I will greet him.
Token.
I'm gonna knock. There are doors to knock on, right?
Yes. All right, you knock on the door. You are greeted by a wizard who looks like he has seen better days. What do you have to say, Ugg?
Hello. Me Ugg. People need protect people, but we want to start new life here. Please, yes.
Your people, I'm sorry, I'm not following. You are protecting?
Yes, me protect people. New life here, beautiful land, beautiful, tremendous.
What is your name, orc?
Oh, name me Ugg. Ugg.
Ugg. Well,
Ugg. Yes.
I am Cannon. I am the current governor of this town.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Can you lead the way and introduce me to the people you are protecting?
Oh yes, come. Bring friends. Bring all friends. I introduced.
And that is when Lily, the half-orc, will spot the full-blooded orc who has arrived at the door. How do you feel about full-blooded orcs, Lily?
Some of the governor's racism is rubbed off on me.
And
I
Hold on.
I eye him and think, okay, don't worry, Cannon. I got this. Bing bong. Hello. I speak Orcish. Ooga booga. Hello. Hello. Don't need help. Thank you. Don't need help.
Lily,
Ooga booga
please.
bye.
Lily. And I turn to Lily and I whisper, "Are you guys not like similar?"
I mean, I
What
was
the fuck is that
raised-
supposed to mean?
Sorry, you're half orc, he's orc. Shouldn't you guys be friends?
Not like the other orcs, remember? My whole thing? The whole thing I got going on.
I
Well, I was raised by human parents, so I actually don't speak orc, so I don't know what anything Lily is saying.
see. Okay, I turn to
Seems
Ugg.
dumber than I thought.
I turn to Ugg and I'm like, "Please lead the way. Let's go."
Oh, okay. Come. Here we have Bob, good farmer. Here we have Natalie, good farmer too. We can farm. They can farm for us. Here we have Rachel. She too good farmer. Actually, all good farmers. We are farmers, and they pay me for protection.
I see. And you guys are seeking
New home, old home, very bad. Bad people, really bad. New
well,
home, good.
I'm sure Santa Barbara will welcome you with open arms. We could always use some more farmers.
Do you have job for Ugg? Ugg needs money.
Well, we always have an open spot for a bodyguard if you're down to protect me instead.
Yes. Ugg open to any job. Protection. Ugg protect good.
Cool. How does, 3 copper per 2 weeks sound?
Isn't that like almost nothing?
Ugg
That's
not slave.
$3 a fortnight.
Oh, I'm sorry. You seem like a big, strong orc. 3 copper per week. 5 copper? 5 copper. Max, I'll go. And then if you work really hard, you'll get a promotion, and I'll pay you more. Like Potato over here.
How much human bodyguard make?
Same.
They make the same. They make the same.
Less, even.
And opportunity for advancement at this company? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, good upward mobility at
You
Santa
work
Barbara.
hard,
Yes.
you'll get that promotion, and I'll raise
Potato
your.
says 2% annual raise. 2%. Round it down.
Vested stocks in avocado farm.
Yes, 2 years. 2 years to vest your.
2-year vested stock.
Yes, yes.
6 copper.
You drive a hard bargain, Ugg. But again, you seem very strong, and I'd love to have you on my team. 6 copper it is. I hold up my hand.
Oh, Ugg feels like he got good deal.
Ugg have joined the party. And why don't we call it here for today for Outpost Santa Barbara? When we come back next week, we'll see how the town fares under new leadership. Under Cannon, a wise and virtuous leader who might yet save the town from the
I also want to point out,
former administration.
when I came back, the story was like, I mean, I have to assume the responsibility, but also Daffodil, in his dying breath, since no one else was around, like, wanted me to know that if anything happened to him, I should take over. So I want.
Daffodil told you this.
Yes, I'd like to spread this around as much as I can, as soon as I come back.
Oh, hold on,
Potato
okay, we can't
confirms the
quite-
story.
Potato confirms this as well.
As the
And
cat.
Lily
You
was
do,
on.
Potato.
Lily was
Lily
unconscious
forgot.
anyway. No one knows, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if Potato's willing to back the story, then that is the truth that everyone will learn. And before we actually leave for the day, I would like to say that there is one more visitor this morning.
Oh.
It is Lady Campbell, the wife of the former governor, who comes to visit you with her little kid in tow. And
What's,
she says,
What's the little kid's name?
oh, I was really hoping you wouldn't ask because I don't remember.
Start with a D. Was like
I forgot.
Daniel.
It might be Colin or something,
Colin?
or I don't know. It could be Daniel. It's
Call him Michael.
Michael. Okay, yeah, sure.
Mikey for
It's not
short.
Michael.
His
I'm
name
joking.
was Andy. Andy.
Was he Andy?
I don't know.
Oh, it's in here somewhere. Oh, it is Andy. Andy Campbell. Well done.
Okay.
It was Lord Colin Campbell was the former governor, and the son's name is Andy. That's right.
Ah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Little Andy
Okay.
Campbell.
Yeah. So Lady Elizabeth Campbell and Andy Campbell show up, and she looks at you and says, "I am so sorry to hear about the death of the former governor. He and I might not have always seen eye to eye on political matters, but well, I believe he died saving the lives of people, and that is an honorable thing. Should you ever have any problems leading or need advice or help with anything, please come to me, and I would happy to work or function as an advisor on your behalf. Acting Governor Cannon."
Of course, of course. It was with his dying breath that he did pass the role on to me. However heavy this responsibility is, I'm going to do my best to make sure that I live up to the previous governor's ideas and help make Santa Barbara great again.
Alrighty. Well, I guess that's it then. Make Santa Barbara great again. There are some small festivities to ring in the new governor. And there's a, funeral even without a body. I guess it's a memorial service. And so there's wine, there's food, there's avocado toast for everyone. There's avocado ice cream that is made by one of the new people that has arrived. They're an ice cream maker.
Wow. Ice cream.
If only the governor was
minute.
here to appreciate the ice cream.
You know, I miss him I already miss him. We were such good friends. I feel like we really understood each other.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to take us out, Lily?
Yeah, we're done.
Experience? Do we get experience?
I should get experience.
Oh,
Did a
yes,
lot of
the three of you
fighting.
do get
That guy was
experience.
fighting a shit ton, probably.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
did
got a
defeat
ton,
the
right?
Boule. It is dead.
What?
So, well, it's not dead. It's been defeated in combat. It did kill half of the party,
Savagely
though.
beaten up.
We
Savagely
should get
beaten up.
experience for 3 times because it came at us 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, we should.
For
Yeah.
every leaping
Every
maneuver
encounter
it did,
was
we
like
should get a bonus.
separate.
The battle lasted 3 days.
Split among 3, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's
Yes,
enough
the
for a
XP is
level.
split among 3. So
Yes,
each
yes.
of you, please take home 850 experience points.
Is that a lot?
Is that a lot? I think we got more for killing those Tasloids that weren't even deadly.
I have 6 to.
Oh, hold on. I didn't include all the XP. I just gave you the Boule XP.
Oh,
there's
all right.
also there's the role playing XP. There's the rescuing Kel Bridget XP. We're gonna add in some clever use of spells. I liked the floating thingies. You should all take inspiration as well. Those floating disky thingies were great. Well done. Especially the movement of the boat and keeping the thing from noticing you on the sand. Smart moves. Also, the quick similarity notice to Tremors, where you have to like hide on rocks and hide on stuff. Well done. That's some good thinking
What
by the
about
players.
the message confusion?
The message was actually a really good way of confusing it because all of a sudden something's talking to it and it doesn't know where it is, and that kind of spooked it a little bit. Well done. That's actually quite smart. And we'll divide all of this by the 3 remaining people. So everybody, let's round up to 1,200 experience points.
6, 5, 5, 2. How much
That
is
enough to
level
level
up?
Okay, how much is 5?
How much is level 5? I just want fireball, man.
I want extra attack. That's busted.
6,500. I think.
Well,
Am I reading this
650?
right?
Yep. But it looks like Wait a minute, Potato. How do you have 2,000 experience more than Lily?
Wait, I have 2,000 more experience?
Oh, it looks like both you. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Lily, not Canon. Oh my God, your naming
Oh,
convention
right.
drives me up
Yeah.
a wall.
Okay, yeah, that
yes.
sounds
That makes
right, because
That makes sense.
is newer.
So it does look like Canon D-Ball and Potato will both level up to level 5.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Fireball time. That's all
Yes.
I wanted.
Anything fancy?
That's all I wanted.
Canon and Potato, we need you to roll hit points. So Potato, it's going to be a D10 plus 3 for your new HP.
What about mine? What is mine?
12. Oh, that's
We'll
good.
get there.
Um,
We'll get there. 12. That brings you to
48.
48. Wow.
I'm tanky now.
Additionally, you're going to get some other stuff at 5th level. What do you get, Potato?
Can I get dual wielding yet? Is that a...
You can take another feat at level 6, I believe. Not 5.
so I need another level. What do I get at level 5 then?
You get an extra attack. Whenever you make an attack, or take the attack action, you can make 2 attacks with your main hand instead of 1.
Oh, but I have an offhand too. Does that mean I can attack like...
The offhand still takes a bonus action.
So I can attack 3 times?
3 times in a round.
Then if I use my special ability, do I get to attack twice
5
again?
times. Yeah.
5 times?
Oh,
All right.
shit.
All right.
When you
Can't wait
action
to get
surge,
to level
yeah.
6. Don't let me die, guys. Don't let me die. I need... If I get level 6 with dual wielding and 6 or 5 attacks, that's a lot, I think.
That's going to be a lot. All right. Level 5. So next up is Cannon. What do you get at level 5, and how much HP do you roll?
I think I just get 2 third level spells.
I think you are probably right. At 5th level, you get 2 third level spells, and you have to roll for hit points, which is a 1d6 plus your con mod. What's your con mod, Cannon?
0.
0? All right, give me 1d6.
Can I use inspiration on this?
No.
Ah.
1.
Okay, that's...
Ooh, 4. That's quite
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
Not bad,
Pretty
not
sweet.
bad.
All right. You get 2 third level spell slots. You can learn 1 new spell, I believe, whenever you level. Is that how this goes?
Sure.
You had 2 spells of your choice to your spell book. 2 spells.
Oh wow.
But you can memorize an additional 1 per day. Or have an additional 1 prepared per day.
Okay.
And I guess the last thing I want to say before we go is that Kelbridget tells you somewhere on that buried shipwreck is Rachel's
It was Rachel's.
spell book. So one day, if you ever want more spells, you can head back to that shipwreck. And if you can dig around and uncover the spell book, there will be a spell book with new spells, which could be quite useful. And that seems like an activity for whenever you want to do something other than the main storyline.
And we have enough health to not get one-shotted by the leaping maneuver.
Yeah.
Need some more levels, maybe.
Okay.
All right. Well, that'll do us for today.
Alright.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good.
All right, Lily, outro.
Thank you guys for watching. Any shout-outs? Toast?
Nope.
Neil?
Nope.
Sekuno?
I mean, at this point, if you shout out, you're kind of just going
Michael?
against the trend here.
I'm good. See you later, Daffodil.
Yeah, rip
Okay, well, thanks
Daffodilius.
for watching, guys. D&D will be back next Tuesday, same time.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.